Chance. All right, I'm live. Let's go. Series 1 tops. Man, I'm always hyped for top Series 1. As you guys know, Flagship is probably the second favorite release for me, other than, I guess, Archives now, obviously. But I did a lot of 23 Series 1, and I'm going to do some 24 Series 1 today. I'm going to do a hobby box probably. I picked up a couple hobby boxes, but I also kind of wanted to discuss certain things regarding the different formats. There's a lot of discussion on which one you should pick. It changes every single year. You don't know what kind of tops you want to buy, whether it's blasters, fat packs, hangers, hobby boxes, jumbo boxes. They always have different odds every single year. You never know which format is going to win out in the end. I have a lot of different theories on which formats are better than others, but it always changes every year. I always recommend you always go to the TOPPS website, check out that odd sheet, topps.com/odds, and read for yourself. And I usually keep the ones from previous years as well to compare because it changes every year. All right, so what's up, Random Reps? Thanks for stopping by. This is not Aloha Friday. This is a Happy Hump Day Wednesday for Series 1. So what I'm going to do is, Chance is ready. I got Chance in the back. We're going to talk Series 1 and figure out. Oh, dude, I saw that, dude. That was sick. You freaking home field advantage on the first wave. I have to get on the first wave, too. I believe in the first wave hits as well. They threw all the good stuff out there first and then everything. I think they print to demand almost, and then whatever's left after that first print run is like that until they're done printing the run. So here we go. We're going to add our good friend to the stage. I have Chance on to discuss Series 1 and the different advantages. I just saw Chance's rip. He did some hangers with Series 1, and I'm sure you've got a bunch of opinions on what you thought.
For one, mine's was it was look. I don't think it was terrible. I think at best it was like maybe average. I didn't pull the Ellen Cruz that one, and so hopefully you get a chance at that. But it's not terrible, I would say. Right, last year I think what Series 1 was pretty. It hurt. Series 1
last year was brutal last year.
So bad. Like, matter of fact, I don't think I pulled the amount I ripped. I didn't even pull one number card, and I ripped a lot, like blasters, hangers, everything.
Really? On Series 1 last year?
Yeah, I did horrible on it, and I didn't understand why, because I'm like, wait, is there any number cards in this at all? This time around, I did pull I would say about 3 to 4 number cards. So it's not terrible. Like, I just didn't hit on the right players, I would say, right? Realistically, it would have been good if I hit the right players on like the parallels and such, but it's not bad. I could see someone having a different sequence of hangers and they do really well. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I like the I would say in the morning I wasn't so happy, but now after I rip it and look it through, it's not terrible. It's a decent product.
I think they added a lot of parallels to the retail side, which I think, in my opinion, tips the scale towards retail this year, in my opinion.
For sure. I think so too.
Mm-hmm. I think we should go into the numbers real short, real quick, just to kind of go in and see what we're facing. Full screen, I'll show a little bit of this. What I do every year when I go and I look is I want to look at last year's odds, and I want to pick one of the parallels, right? And then I want to compare the format, right? So this is a 2023 odds sheet, and I just picked Independence Day. 1 in 882 in hobby. This is why Series 1 was so tough last year, okay?
Yeah.
You're looking at 1 out of 2,600 packs for one Independence Day, right? For 23. All right. And then when you look at the 24 odd sheet, so 1 in 2,064 for Blaster. And then we look at the parallels for, let's see if I can find it real quick. Memo, Independence Day. Okay. These are your pack odds. 1 in 1,446 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually better. What the heck? Is that right? bulk packs, fat packs, value packs. Hey, it's actually better. Okay, but that's because the jumbo odds are terrible this year. Okay,
Yeah.
this year they're 1 in 293. Last year they were 1 in 89, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I did a lot of jumbo last year, is because the jumbo had really good odds, pack odds, and you were pulling at least one of these or a couple of these per jumbo. So the jumbo odds got 4 times as bad, and on the retail side you have Independence Day, the blaster odds, all the parallel odds are a lot better on the retail side. And then in addition to that, you have retail exclusive stuff too, right? You have let's see if we can find it real quick. Yellow Crackle foil parallel, yellow foil parallel, yellow parallel. So the yellow parallels in one format, and then there's even some other ones that are retail exclusive. I think even purple and blue are retail only, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yellow is, I think, one of them as well. So the yellow parallels, or at least that's why I got here, is the yellow parallels that I was pulling.
Yeah. So I mean, once you kind of analyze this sheet, I mean, you can see it all. There's a good video on striker breaks. Definitely check that video out if you're interested in Series 1. You're definitely going to want the blasters. I have not looked into the Fanatics exclusive blasters, but I think they're covered on that video by Striker Breaks. They're pretty decent compared to even hangers, or some of the other formats. So it's always a guessing game. It's like a shell game. You always have to guess which one is going to win out. But I did see you pulled some pretty nice stuff out of there.
Yeah, it's like I'm still getting accustomed to some of these players, so I don't know who's to chase at the moment. But I did pull. I think I didn't even realize that one of the big ones that I pulled was that I think it was Evan Carter on the yellow. So that's not bad. He's like the third. When I was looking at, I don't know if you watch Scotty B's car like a lot of his
Evan Carter is very high on my list this year.
Yeah, he's got him on third or second on the list. That was actually a decent one. That was a decent
I would think he's second or even first, depending on how high you are on Ellie De La Cruz.
Exactly. So I didn't do, like, realistically, I didn't do terrible. Like I said, I'm trying to get accustomed to it, so I'm trying to learn as I go. But I would love one Ellie De La Cruz base. Good gracious. I mean,
man.
And of course, I paid premium a little bit, right? Because Walmart's, they're definitely going to be $1 more compared to Target. Plus, if you get, your discount, it's probably going to be $1.50 more a hanger box compared to you buying it over at Walmart, right?
But what was the Wally price? Yeah. Was it $14 a hanger?
$13.99 or something like that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure at Target it's going to be 12 something. That's my guess. It's going to be 12 something. Like, it was like, I think it went up in price then did it? Or is that just...
Well, you're getting less cards. How many cards does it say you get in a blaster now, or a fat pack, or a hanger rather? It's like 56, right, or something like that.
50 something. Let me take a look again real quick.
Yeah, I swear last year there were like 65 or 64 cards per Series 1 hanger, if I wasn't mistaken.
59 cards. So
definitely getting a few less cards.
Yeah, 59.
The fat packs, I might avoid them. Well, if you have time to scalp them, if you know it hasn't been picked through, you might still want to look through it.
Yeah.
I did see Fanatics had exclusive blasters. I did not look into that, but I think they even have their own exclusive parallel.
Oh, so different color? Different color?
Probably some different color. I'm not sure. I don't know how much Series 1. I'm probably not going to do as much as I did last year, because honestly, last year I did a lot of Series 1.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull an Ellie, and I'm going to stop right there right afterwards, but it didn't happen. I bought 5 and I went back. I hit them. Sorry, guys. I'm one of those guys, because I got to make sure I buy them in one spot. So I hit some. I bought the other 5, and it wasn't terrible. I mean, I pulled a lot. Like, the Colton Coulter was in there, which I was happy about. I wanted his card, so there was some decent players I pulled in the second 5 that I didn't pull from the first 5. But yeah, it would be nice to have one Ellie De La Cruz or Dominguez, right? And I didn't even pull. I didn't pull Jason Dominguez either.
You know what? I'll admit, I already opened up one hobby box.
It's so hard not to, man. This person, the security guard, I walked out there and they were looking at me weirdly, and I'm like, it's like, no, you're fine, because most times you check everybody, but these people kind of know me by heart now every morning. It's like one of my things, like, oh, the guy with the beanie, right? The Asian guy.
Oh yeah, the lady who checks the receipts is like, she's like, did you find cards today?
Exactly.
And she's like laughing at me.
So she does that to you too. I mean,
Yeah.
they do that to you too. Because for me, they don't even bother looking at my stuff because I don't steal. I buy all that stuff. Like, yeah, man, dude, go. Right? Like,
Yeah,
don't bother me, just go, right?
I
I
just
have my
like throw
Red
my
Bull in my
bag.
hand. I have my Red Bull in my hand, and then the hangers, right? Like that's like it's like the MO. It's like, oh, it's that guy again. At 8:00, 8:15, always, right? It's hilarious.
Yep.
That's funny. That's funny. That's the case.
Yeah, it's like the old Filipino lady, and she's like, "Did you find any cards today?" She know there's no restock. She's laughing at me when I'm walking out with my bag of rice that I bought, so I don't
You
leave
know damn
empty-handed.
well. You know damn well I didn't find anything.
There's the super boxes, which I think are the bigger like Pokemon display boxes that they
Yeah.
have. I've
Yeah.
heard those packs have different odds. There's like 8 or 9 different formats on the sheet. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All I know is I want hangers when I can find them.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Like I'm always like you. I'm very like hangers are the way to go. And I still feel like that too. Because you guys never know. Like I've pulled dear goodness. I mean, you probably could speak for it, and I'm pretty sure Rex can. Sometimes you pull redemption cards, like autographs on that stuff, Tops.
Yep.
You never know. Like, that's why you got to go with it. I always have good luck with hangers. That's why I went all in on hangers. But they do have the cellos. They're $7.99 for the cellos, which is not terrible, right?
Yeah.
And then I think it's the blasters are like
25.
I don't know for Walmart though. That's the thing. Walmart
It might be like 27 or 28.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They wanted like $60 for a Paldean Fates ETB, and I was like, "What the? You guys are
freaking
crazy.
nuts, man.
That's like scalper prices already."
It is, and but yeah, if you get it in the right spot, man. Like right now, I am paying a little bit more dollar, a premium on it. But like you, I'm very superstitious on the first run of stuff, so I have to buy it. So. Yeah, cold and calls are rare, so not terrible. I don't even know why I'm ripping this because technically, honestly, Aaron, I have the bigger cards in Bowman. Like I have.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm gonna show you the Jason Dominguez and Ellie De La Cruz.
I'm doing it because I have the Ella De La Cruz autographs, number cards, all this stuff. So like, why am I doing this to myself? But it's a new product. I would rather Aaron rip this than football.
I don't want to open any Prism or anything like that. I'm over it.
I am done. That's why, screw this. I'm gonna just rip this. So I still am happy with my purchase versus buying Prism football. So I have cards that I don't have, and I'm happy because of it.
You know what's bad about that, Zach, is if you can see the last card and the collation, Topps does not randomize their cards. If you know the collation of like the 20 or 30 players in front of Ellie or in back, you're gonna be able to tell if there's an Ellie De La Cruz in the pack.
Yeah, like
100%. I could do that.
100%, because you saw me pull the same cards in the same sequence over. I knew I was gonna pull Ellie because I had the same sequence. You're totally right. You could see the back, and that's one thing I noticed too from the cello packs is the fact that you could see the back. You could see the last card. And that's not good. Well, it's good and bad depending on the situation, right? If I wanted Elliott, man, I might have to look at the back at this point to pull one. Another thing that's bad, because I know last year, right, the heavy lumbers that are coming out of there, if you bend them a certain way,
you can tell there's a heavy lumber in there.
There's a lumber in there.
If it's a little too rigid,
too rigid. It's too darn rigid. So just be careful. If you're not first, you're last.
I wouldn't buy the fat packs unless those are fresh on the rack or something like that.
Fresh on the rack, absolutely.
Nobody's tampered with them and all that good stuff. The other theory I've had is that they do tend to put the better hits in the hobby or jumbo. So yes, your pack odds say 1 in 76, but that 1 in 76 might not be the same on the retail side compared to the hobby. I've seen my better hits come out of hobby and then jumbo as well. So gonna say hi to everybody in the chat. Good to see you. What's up, Jay Thompson in the house? Good to see you, Jay. Random Rips, Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles. 3-pack Thursday is tomorrow. Definitely check that out. It's a Budget Rips in the house. Happy Hump Day. It's Wednesday today. Heck yeah. Titus, God is great. Good to see you here as well. Right now, so. Other than that, yeah, I'm planning on we'll do a one hobby box. I don't think we're gonna make this stream a 6-hour one like we usually usually roll. So
Yeah. No,
it'll be a quickie.
Yeah, but you're right. You can check the back on that thing, man. You're starting to give me bad ideas. Don't do it.
You know what? If it's like that though, I don't see a problem with it.
I need at least one Ellie because this thing killed me, man. I'm like, I got massacred. I really.
The problem is you have to open up some packs so you know the order to get the Ailey's.
No, absolutely, you're right. That's the thing. I don't know. I've been pulling. I kind of know. If you look at my videos, you kind of know the variations with Henry Davis and like Colton Kozer. But I have not ripped a hanger that has the correlation. Not any of my 10 had the correlation of Ellie De La Cruz. Not one.
I'll tell you that my first hobby box was I pulled doubles out of it. That's bad, you know. When you're pulling doubles of players out of your hobby box.
That's true.
That means a collation is bad for the year.
That is true, man.
But yeah, let's start ripping. We don't want to stay too long.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Around 45 an hour.
Full video, full screen for you.
All right, so let's get to it. Rip this Series 1 hobby box. You know what? I do have a couple more. I have one for Aloha Friday. I'm gonna roll a dice. Rex Freestyle rips. I got my giant D12. Look at the size of this sucker.
Yeah,
to kill somebody with this thing. I just want to roll the dice. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's what I did not want to do. Okay, I rolled a 2. So we'll open the second number 2. But I did have some of my bigger pulls from Series 1 last year that I wanted to kind of show off while we're here. So,
nice. Look at that. Gorgeous.
First off, yeah, this came out of one of the jumbo boxes I did. This is a Juan Soto autograph, the Padres logo. This is number 25. This is the Patchwork of the Past commemorative.
Nice.
This is one of the better cards. I didn't hit any of the good rookies in Series 1. I was really disappointed. I bought a ton of jumbo boxes and I didn't hit anything, but I did hit this nice J-Ram 101 All-Star Game patch. This is such a sick patch. Love this one. In the name relic card. And I think you can buy all the letters and put the whole name together. But yeah. I have like 1 1/8 of a letter here. It's a bit of an R right there.
It's like they couldn't cut it a lot better than that. Come on.
I know. Man, with those, you're supposed to get one full letter. Like that A should be more centered. So unfortunate there. I have hit already a couple of Jason Dominguez autographs. This was out of Optic.
Nice.
Rated prospect, and this is 3 of 5 on this card. So don't need a Jason Dominguez autograph too much. Glad to already have a couple of these guys. I don't have an Evan Carter yet. And then I've got this one from Immaculate, 10 out of 10 prospect patch, I guess you could say, autograph. He's got a pretty nice signature, I will say, though. Scroll down the comments before I lose track here. Oh my goodness. And then I did pull an Ellie De La Cruz autograph for Pro Debut. So.
Oh heck yeah, that's right. That was one of the big ones. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's gorgeous.
Love Pro Debut. This is the product. I like it more than Bowman at this point, just for the bang for your buck for
it's
sure.
It's definitely the best bang for your buck. Yep.
That's the way I'm going. I don't know how much Bowman, because that's like the next thing to discuss, right? Will be Bowman, which will probably be out in a couple of months, I'm guessing. So.
Oh man, I always go heavy on Bowman though. I really do, because you just never know. You got, that's like one thing you definitely like rip hard. Just never know.
Totally agree. Okay, it'll be Series 2 before Shohei is in the Dodgers. You know what? I did pull a Shohei insert, and it was him in an Angels.
Yeah, for sure.
Disappointed in that.
Yeah, mine was an Angels too. Mm-hmm. Hey, I pulled a lot of Evan Carter guys, so I mean that's not terrible. Like I pull a lot of base to Evan Carters.
The one thing you have to consider with the hobby is that you do get a silver pack in here.
Oh, that's right.
You're guaranteed one auto relic, so
yeah,
that also has to be taken into account. If you're looking for parallels, you definitely want to go the hanger route. If you're looking for hits, you want to go the hobby route, get the auto relic. Yeah, good to see you. What's up, Robert? Robert Springs.
Robert, how's it going?
Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it. There's a lot of packs in here, and there's a lot of base cards in here, so try to keep this under an hour so we can all go and eat dinner and stuff.
Oh, you're good, man. I'm already burnt out. I already ate a little bit and here and there. Sad news with the whole Chiefs thing. That was really messed up. I heard about that situation over there. But that was
Oh yeah, that's
crazy,
terrible.
crazy, crazy, crazy people.
Mention it, and I kind of piece together what has happened. That's very, very sad.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's the deal.
Don't come into the mainland, my guy.
Only 20 packs per box. Okay, last year there were 26, and I'm pretty sure they had 16 or 24 packs.
Yeah.
Pretty sure last year was 24 packs, and I'm pretty sure there were 15 or 16 cards per pack. So you're definitely getting a lot less for this year. But on the other hand, these boxes were $85, which is cheaper than last year.
It is, isn't it? It is cheaper.
Yeah, and then if you consider the silver pack, which generally is a $10 or $15 pack, you're paying $70 for everything else. So if you compare that, 3 blasters or a hobby box, or 6 hangers or a hobby box, I'd rather have 6 hangers. I don't know if I'd rather have 3 blasters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the comparison I do when it comes to hobby. This still might be a halfway decent way to go for hobby, for Topps.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's going to be tough regardless. Hangers are going to be tough still. The odds are going to be long. The blasters are going to be even harder. And then hobby and jumbo, there's just no way to win this year with Series 1. So what do you think of the design this year? This is a pretty interesting one.
I like it. I do like it, but there could be issues with grading on that top spot. You might see whitening corners and stuff like that, just because it's a little bit darker. But I do like it. I do like it. I do like the design.
I like it just because it's different from the last 5 years or so, where it's gotten really plain, right?
Yeah, where it's plain or it's red or something like that. I kind of like this. It seems if it looks more premium. I like also that little, the Giants or the team logo kind of shines a bit right there. It pops out really well.
This edge is foiled, so it actually caught me. I thought this was a complete foil board card at the beginning, but it really is just a logo. So certain things I do like about this set, the design, but the design is something in between the base set and Big League, in my opinion. So it's not bad. I don't know. I think it'll grow on me as I get into it. But Rafaela, there's another one of the decent rookies. It's a Jonathan India, former NL Rookie of the Year. Bryson Stott. There's one more Miguel Cabrera card.
Yep.
But I like that one. Looks like he is being sent off there.
Let's pull an autograph today. Let's do
Presley. Yeah, I hope so. I'm hoping it's either 2 hobbies or 1 jumbos at this price, because the hobbies were 85 at my LCS, and then the jumbos were 170. So that's literally two or 1.
I kind of feel like I should have bought a jumbo at that amount that I bought of hangers.
Oh no! I think you want to go hobby, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just you're gonna have, I think, more chances
of something big. Of something.
Yeah,
big.
I saw the breakdown for the jumbo, and it was all red for on Striker's video. It's not good. Jumbos look like pretty trash, in my opinion. I'm gonna steer clear at least.
So stay away from jumbos.
Okay. Yes, okay. I think so. At least, I don't know. As I said, sometimes I think they put the bigger hits in jumbos or hobbies, so you can play that game. But I don't. Right. That's just anecdotal, right?
Yeah.
Justin Steele.
You might have one good jumbo box out of the whole case or something like that.
If that. It's hard. I bought a jumbo thinking I'd get at least a couple of the good rookies in gold foil, and that did not happen. Harold Ramirez, you're really buying jumbos for the gold foil parallels? Those are 5 per jumbo, I think, right? So it's tough. Grant Hartwig, rookie pitcher. Hey, there's a Spencer Strider. I think he's a great pitcher.
Yeah.
Nick Fortes, got a lot of packs. Jordan Romano, and then they have the 89 design this year, which looks slightly off, but I don't know.
I kind of dig it. I like it for some reason. It's different.
It is. It is a Chris Bryant for you, though. Oh man, I got excited. Adley Rutschman. I was like, yes, Adley
Rutschman. Wrong year.
I'm still in 2023. Oh my goodness. Montessario. Oh man. Hey, good to see you, Guru. Happy Hump Day. Today's Wednesday. It's not Aloha Friday, but good to see you stop by. 1,400 subs and do a giveaway. You know what? I remember Guru's stream. I think it was his 1,000 live stream, and he did trivia, and that was fun. I think he gave away a full, complete Topps 84 sets. You don't want to miss Guru's giveaways when he does them. They're great and they're fun. That trivia was fun.
I'll probably lose on the trivia, but I'll still come by to have fun.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Hunter Green. Look for the rookies here. Brandon Marsh. Yeah, this set design, I don't know. I think it'll grow on me over time.
Yeah.
Topps reminds me of the 86 and the 81 Fleer design, and they had a baby together. You know what? Kind of. Yeah, I can kind of see that. The what do they call it? The neon lights logo.
Yeah.
Our team name, I think, is new. I have never seen that on a card, or not, at least not recently. You know what I mean? I do like that Future Stars. That looks pretty cool. The Future Stars logo. They brought that back.
That's I do think I like those because it's not too flamboyant like the ones in the past. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's like a big. I'm like, geez, that's so cheesy. I don't like that at all.
I'm just happy they brought back the original logo, Future Stars logo. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks better. Definitely looks better.
Trey Cabbage, that's a name right there. First baseman rookie for the Angels. I'm gonna stock away some Cabbage rookie cards. Patrick Wisdom. Oh, there's Gleyber Torres. The horizontals trick you because you just see a black border on the side. You know, most people are lefty, so
yeah, it gets you.
Fan out the cards, you're like, oh, black hobby only parallel to 77, and then nope.
Nope.
Or 80. I think I'm not even sure what it would be to this year. Joe Adele, and then Jose Quintana. Another thing about the base set is it did go up to 350 cards this year, so that's up from 330 in previous years. Squeezed in another 20 cards worth of parallels, and there's a gold parallel in the back there. I don't know why they put the parallel in the back. That doesn't feel right. Muncy, DeGrom, Alex Marsh, Tellez, Luis Matos. Some of these prospects, I feel like I recognize their name now. I've been doing a little bit more Bowman over the years. Ibanez, Ruiz, Carlos Correa, and then Emmanuel Clase. See, that's another one of those prospects, I think. James Outman, greatest hits, walk-off double. This is actually a foil board insert.
I like that. That's I pulled the Ella de la Cruz of that one, which is
really? That's pretty nice. I think these are like 2 per hobby.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So that was a good pull then. It was an insert,
I think so.
It was a good pull. Okay.
All right. Gold parallel for the Cardinals. Mikolas? Yeah, Miles Mikolas.
Oh, that's dope. So that's the gold parallel. Okay.
Wait, you didn't pull a gold out of 10 hangers? Jeez.
No, man. Mine was yellow. I had like a yellow one, a yellow foil.
Okay. This is what I was thinking. Is like, what would the color parallels look like compared to the base cards? But they're just a solid border, so it's pretty interesting. Topps is striving for PSA 8 minimum grading. I don't think they're going to get that. I see a lot of cards coming out that's not PSA 8.
Yep.
The centering looks good, but the design with the corners and that black edge, as Chance mentioned, is going to make it pretty tough unless you're very careful with your packs.
Yeah, very tough.
On that top side, and then you don't even know what the cards flipped over back and forth.
Yeah, guess how they're going to... So, those 2023 greatest hits is pretty rare then.
You know what? I am seeing the centering does look pretty good on this set, though. Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say most cards come out as a PSA 8 in general, though.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Wheeler, Moreno, Future Stars. Ooh, that Future Stars is even in like a foil.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. I pulled a ton of his though for some reason.
That's nice.
But it's nice. I do like the fact that he did that.
Yeah, Chris Bryant.
It looks a lot better, I would say.
Castillo. Do we even know what the Ellie De La Cruz rookie card looks like?
I don't know. The only reason I knew, hey, what's up? Shout out to Sensei.
There we go. There's a Vladdy Jr.
The only reason why I knew is because I looked on eBay. So after I ripped that, I checked on eBay to make sure it even exists in the set. I'm like, maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Like,
I've never seen it either. That's why. And this is like, this is my second, the
oh
start of
man,
the second
that's
jumbo.
crazy.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
The Volpe Future Stars. Yeah, that Future Stars. I like
I
that.
like
That
it. I do like it too.
that is sweet.
It's clean. It's clean.
Oh man, that's dope. I do like that. Alec Bohm, and then was that Judge? Not even Judge. Who's this? Oh yeah, Rizzo and Judge. Okay.
No, I like that. Yeah, that was insert. I got a foil one of that. That was pretty cool.
I got a foil of one of the league leaders, and I think those are cool because you can get 2 or 3 of the better players is in the league leaders cards as well. So
awesome.
Those are underrated cards. I don't think a lot of folks collect those, and they have a lot of stars on them. I'll see if I can find the one I pulled earlier. Yeah, these future stars, I just like that. That's definitely the part I like most about this set. Yeah. And even the foil, I guess, does make the base set look a little bit. There's a Josh Naylor, Tatis, Matt McLean, Mitch Keller, Hunter Brown, George Springer, Martinez, Bautista.
I only pull one of these. These are like Jackie Robinson. I got Robinson. I pulled the Willie Mays. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's hard or not, but I ripped 10. I only pulled 1.
I think these are probably about 1 per hobby box. So
that wasn't terrible then.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty hard to get into. There's a Bryce Harper behind there too. I do like that.
It's nice.
Jackie Robinson and a Michael Massey. Where are the rookie?
I don't know, man.
Where's my Evan Carter rookie card?
Bro, Ella De La Cruz feels like trying to pull a CJ Stroud at the moment, and like Victor Wembanyama. That's what it feels like.
This 350 card set is going to get us, I think. Maybe it's short printed or something, or they just forgot to put it in the collation, or the printing sheet went off. I don't know what's going on here. Varsho, Ken Zoni. There's a lot. There's going to be some decent rookies. A Corbin Carroll Gold Cup, second year.
I like that sliding one. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, this would be nice in the parallel. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No. I'm just trying to read some comments here. Yoda says no manufacturer relics this year, all game worn, I believe.
Oh, thank goodness. That's a relief.
I don't know. For my mem or whatever relic, mine's wasn't game worn.
Was it a manufactured, like, was it actually like a memorabilia patch, or was it a manufactured relic?
Patch? You're right. It was just a memorabilia patch.
Okay.
Sensei says, I really like the look of the new top set. Sort of reminds me a bit of the 1986 Topps design, but updated.
It's gonna grow on me, I think. There's an Encarnacion Strand 89 throwback. This doesn't quite look right compared to the design from 89, but there's something a little off with the font there. I don't know what it is, but it's a
wrong reds. Wrong reds.
Oh man, you're right.
Bastard.
Oh, why must you remind me of my failures? Thanks for that one.
Smaller jumper packs make it impossible to build sets from one box of jumbo, sadly. Yep.
Okay, so the jumbo packs did go down because usually you should get a full set from a jumbo box, and if there's not enough cards to do that and the bigger set size, then that's a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Zach says, I'm so glad the Blasters do not have manufactured relic.
I think so too. I kind of like them. I don't mind them. But they do have more parallels and inserts, I think, is to compensate. So I'm okay with the trade-off there.
Oh, wait.
Wait. Didn't I just pull Dalton Varsho?
You did.
Cards ago? Look at that. What is this? What is this collation, Tops? Okay, yeah. It's not good. There's another is that another J-Rod? There's a J-Rod.
So not to interrupt you, Aaron, real quick. I'm gonna go through.
Oh, by all means, please.
Go through your packs first. It's fine.
Uribe.
I'm confused. I need some enlightenment, I guess.
Freddie Freeman again. Keibert Ruiz. Aliko Williams, this guy from Hawaii. That's from California.
Dang, I didn't even pull his card. So I pulled a Shane McClanahan, right, from Tampa Bay's Rays, right? Major League material. On the back says, congratulations, you have received a Major League material card, right? Is that a relic?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, so
We can take a look at it later on to
and
see
it
what
says
the wording says.
right.
It's
It
like
says
legalese, right?
right. It says from 2024 Baseball Series 1, memorabilia contained on this card is not from any specific game, event, or season. But in the freaking front, on the
It's
little
player one.
letters next to the thing, it says game use memorabilia.
I don't know. It's the way that it's worded is I think it could be from any player. So it could even be from like the pitchers who sit in the dugout, 5 days out of the week. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm not sure.
But
It's so
it says game
weaselly
used.
the way that they
So
word it.
it's so weird. Game used.
It's very weasel
Yeah,
language,
they
I
weaseled
think.
their wording there. They
Oh,
try
we got it upside down here.
they try to panini us.
Oh, that's a relic. Darn it.
We don't want that relic.
Oh, it could be an autograph relic.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Spencer Horwitz and then Aaron Savale. We'll see what this is.
I want Aaron to pull an Ellie so I know the sequence.
I know, right? It might not be true. That's the thing. It is a major league materials, but we'll see. If it's a rookie, I don't think these are terrible cards.
You see that? It says game used. Oh, Paul Goldschmidt. That's a good one.
That's a nice bat relic.
So, game used, right? But in the side, it says something totally different. It's like
this memorabilia is not contained from any game specific game. I think the way that you read that is okay for some certain sets. They'll authenticate it to a game. They'll have like a little sticker. I'm not sure. Maybe that just means this is one of Paul Goldschmidt's bats from some game. And you don't know. He could have like 30 bats in the dugout with him, right? And then it's technically game used, I guess. I have no idea, but there's our relic hit.
well, yeah, that's good. At least you pull a better guy. I pulled Shane McLennan.
He's a good pitcher. McClanahan's a good, solid pitcher, but he's a pitcher, right?
Yeah, exactly. We don't like you.
Varsho has been doubled up in a bunch of pack openings. I've seen a bunch of the rookies, and I don't mind it. Honest. Oh, there's another corp. Hey, I feel like I've hit these guys already.
You should know how much I have, so we won't even get to that.
Well, I've hit 2 Corbin Carrolls. We already talked about this slide move here. So
yeah,
if it's the same collation, that's pretty unfortunate. Like Robertson, Swanson, Nasty Nestor Jr. Okay, Josh Lau, Hamilton.
Oh, here's the blueprint.
Yeah, there's a Mike Trout.
Let's hope you pull a rookie blueprint because I haven't pulled a blue. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice right there, Mike Trout.
Finally, I feel like have we seen any star players in this? Oh, there's Adley.
That's okay, dope. That's dope.
That's pretty cool.
You know how much I pulled a lot of those. I don't know how hard they are, but I pulled 4.
I think these are like one out of every hobby box, if I had to guess. But the odds are going to be a little different. We can look at the sheet later on to see
for sure.
what the odds are.
Those are cool, though. I love those
blueprints. What is that insert set called? Because you can't really tell what it's called.
It's called an SB. It's SB something. So it's SB-9 for whatever the correlation or whatever. But it's I'm assuming it's blueprint.
Let's look at that odd sheet real quick. I'm gonna look at the insert.
Superstar blueprint, maybe, or star blueprint.
Okay, maybe that's it right there. That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. When I looked it up, it did say blueprint that people were pulling them out, but
Grand Gamers.
I didn't know the S standard for
Superstar blueprint.
Oh, so it is
1 out of 16 for hobby, and then for hangers. 1 out of 4. So
not wow, so you pulled this more consistent. Like this would be the hanger route right here. Then wow.
Oh, the hangers are definitely the way to go for this. I don't know why.
That's crazy. I only opened 10 and I pulled 4. So yeah, I actually broke the odds a little bit more than that.
For hobby, it's for the silver pack and the 1 guaranteed hit. That's the only reason why you buy hobby.
These blueprints are nice though. I could see myself collecting the set on this.
That is a nice set. It reminds me of the Gypsy Queen. The tarot cards, the way that they did that with the single color, it's pretty nice. Michael Garcia, Brady Singer, Tyler Glasnow. We're gonna see we gotta wait until Bowman. We're gonna see tons of Series 1 up until then. So okay, there's a Sal Frelick rookie card. He's a pretty decent prospect from what I recall.
Yeah, I pulled his that's the one I pulled the logos on.
Yeah, yeah, I think that was a nice parallel to hit. At least you got one of the better rookies
Yeah,
in the
he is
set.
the top 10 guys. Yep.
Ryan Nelson. There's a Max Scherzer.
And of course, I have no top loaders.
And a
No,
Rangers uni. No top loaders.
I need some top loaders.
We have to run a fundraiser for hobby supplies here.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we do.
Dude,
We do.
J-Ram looks like a samurai in that picture. I don't know if you can see his face in there.
That was after he punched Anderson. He took.
He's got like a man bun on the hair. That's awesome. And then budget Ellie De La Cruz. We have O'Neal Cruz here.
Yeah, yeah. I think he'll come back strong.
I think so too. I'm gonna hope O'Neal Cruz has a nice bounce back year. Might be worth to pick up some of his stuff, in my opinion. All right, let's see what else we got here. Matt Manning, Ryan Jeffers, Andrew Abbott, rookie card, a gold cup too. How does that work? Tyler Anderson.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Even I know something's wrong on that. Doesn't seem right.
I know this is that doesn't make any sense. Langoliers, Verdugo, Brandon Nimmo, Matt Olson, Schwarber, Pete Alonso. See, this is the kind. If you can get this in a parallel or these kind of cards in parallels, I like these. The league leaders. Yeah, 3-star players.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Chipper Jones. That was a nice Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones. Shout out to Zach.
Very young Chipper Jones too.
Yep.
There's Aaron Judge. So you got Aaron Judge. I haven't seen a Shohei base card either yet. That's a cool image of Chas McCormick.
Yeah.
Gets outfield wall.
There's definitely short prints, like variation cards, right?
Have you noticed we haven't pulled any parallels out of here?
No, we haven't. That's weird.
This is brutal.
It's probably in the bottom. No, it's coming. It's just marinating.
This is brutal. I pulled the gold parallel, and that was about it. Like that is.
Yeah, it's at the moment. It's just marinating at the moment. That's all.
Hey, what's up, Bert? Bert's Beats.
What's on, Bert?
Hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club MDBC. Definitely check out Bert's on Tuesday and Thursday at 2:00 my time. I think it's 6 Central, but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I feel an Ellie's coming soon, guys.
Oh gosh, I mean, one of us it's like mathematically someone's got to pull an Ellie De La Cruz card.
Someone's got to get it.
You have to open up.
If you guys get 3, I'll buy it from someone. I need one.
Tyler Wells. It seems like they're pretty hard. Or you know what? Somebody's gonna post a video showing that they pulled like 5 out of 6 hangers. Ellie De La Cruz. You know it's coming.
And they're in Colorado.
Oh, weird. Check this out. I thought I got doubles of the same card, but they're actually 2 different pictures.
It's true. That threw me off.
I was just like, oh my, what the heck is this? And then, okay.
That's funny.
I see.
Yeah. Peekaboo.
It's just ridiculous.
Hey, how many packs have we gone through?
Oh, I can see the bottom of the box. I feel
like we're halfway.
No, we have 7 packs left. This is
what? No brutal. Way.
Oh yeah, yes way.
No way. My.
I think Series 1, you might just want to do this where you buy 5 hand collated sets and be done.
Be done. Absolutely. We're Dijans. We like to rip the very first run, and we're probably not going to learn our lesson too. We say that, but we're not going to learn our lesson, and we're going to try some other way to
chasing autographs and the relic cards and the inserts and parallels. This got
to be it. I have not pulled this variation yet.
That's a great image. I love it.
It's got to be in here. It's got to be in here. Ellie's it's about to pop up soon.
I hope so.
Ellie's about to pop up soon.
Framber Valdez and then Shane Bieber. Patrick Corbin.
Here we go.
Schneider.
David Schneider.
Evan Longoria still in the league? Dang. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Jason Dominguez.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there's
pretty dope. Jason. I like that. There's a nice Jason Dominguez.
So you pulled the Jason and I pulled the
Ellie.
Yeah.
Well, lucky you. No, I'm just joking.
No, they're both
sweet. I like that.
You never know. You never know. Any top 5 guys could, do well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ellie, he was struggling towards the end of the year last year, I feel like.
That's why I'm not too high on Ellie De La Cruz, to be honest. He had a nice hot start, but
yeah. He's a fun player to watch, but he might not be he might not be the guy. You never know.
He kind of is. Yeah, it's kind of like a Bo Jackson almost with his athletic talent. I'm not saying he is Bo Jackson, but
Yeah, he's
there's
fun to
some
watch.
similarities where he's just got some ridiculous athletic attributes and he's fun to watch, right?
Yep.
Brendan White, Alec Thomas. Hey, there's finally a Shohei card.
Oh, that's dope though. I don't have that. That's cool.
That's cool that he's with Mookie Betts. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they did that on purpose this
that's
year.
an awesome insert, man.
Oh yeah, this will be a base set card. This is just probably a checklist, but Ohtani and Betts, I do like that
cool,
card. That's
though.
a nice one.
I like that one. Yeah, I'll probably like sleeve that if I pull one. That's cool.
I've been doing tops for 52 straight, 5 sets every year, sharp corners, and definitely was this Tariq Skubal, the Yankees team card is Aaron
If you guys
Judge.
need sets, you know who to ask. I'll just send it to you if you pay shipping.
Oh, Guru's got, he does the set reviews. He'll go through a whole binder with his all centered and 4 sharp corners, like just pristine looking 80s
I
looking
mainly.
set.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so King Griffey
with the
Jr.
mullet.
So King Griffey. So I'm guessing, Aaron, King Griffey Jr. He has a ton of different pictures of that because I have like a 2 that's different from that.
They do a subset where they'll do one player every year or for the set. This is just his set this year for Ken Griffey. They've done it for Jeter,
different
Ohtani.
pictures of it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Good to see you. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. It's not. Oh, what was that upside down?
Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh,
thanks a lot, man.
Oh, no. What was it?
Nicholas Keaton Wynn.
I think it was something good, too.
I'd already saw it.
Oh, was it a good name?
I think it's just the wrong cruise.
No. I saw the O. I thought it was Shohei Ohtani for some reason. I saw the O when you flipped out. I'm like, oh, is that Ohtani? Like, no.
The wrong
cruise.
Yeah. O'Neal Cruz, silver foil. Even the silver foils are like, I feel like you should get at least 2 or 3 silver foils.
Have you not pulled any parallels yet, or is it just me? I know you pulled the gold.
That was it. The gold and the silver parallel. This is pretty tough, honestly. Even the hobby boxes are tough. Honestly, you really are buying it for that silver pack and the 1 guaranteed hit.
That's true, man. Maybe we get a big one, right?
Okay, that's a duplicate. Rafaela, India, Oviedo, Perez, Brendan Rodgers. I already pulled all these cards. Eovaldi. All right, we have a parallel. Thank goodness.
Here we go. One time.
Alexi Diaz.
Let's use our one time.
Yes. We need to use our one time.
Come on, red.
Jose Soriano.
Red.
And for the Guardians.
What?
Yeah, that's a nice J-Ram silver foil.
What type of...
Even the silver foils are really hard to pull. Like, it's... I think they definitely printed a ton of this stuff. You kind of have to be... I'm definitely a little cautious about how much Series 1 I will open this year.
We said it too this year, right? We're going to open up the hangers and then like... We'll wait till the end of the year, right? To kind of when it goes down.
Catch up when it's like $16.
For, when the price is cheap.
Right?
Yep, exactly. That's a smart move to do.
I feel like I'm getting doubles of everything. Henry Davis.
But realistically, I would have had hoped to pull 1 Ellie De La Cruz. That was my main goal.
Where's my Ellie De La Cruz?
I don't know. That was my main goal, was just to pull 1 Ellie De La Cruz, and I'll be like, okay, I'm good.
There's a home run challenge for Juan Soto. I think these are 1 per box. That seems pretty low. Feels like you should get more than 1 of those for hobby box. Bobby Miller, Justin Lawrence. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm thinking hangers are the way to go. I'll definitely be picking up some hangers when I have a chance.
This is a kick in the nads.
It's all about that silver pack, man.
Yeah, it's true. They could change the whole trajectory of the rip.
I swear this is the second Pete Alonso I've pulled as well, and the second Bobby Witt. I've seen a lot of these cards already. The Strider, yeah, definitely duplicating the collation, which is not good, especially not in consecutive boxes. I've seen this happen.
Maybe that's the reason why I felt like I was pulling the same thing while I was ripping the hangers.
I mean, that's pretty bad, to be honest. Nick Gonzalez, there's another pretty decent prospect rookie. Keep your eye on. Take a flyer. Yeah. Oh man. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go back and look and see how many duplicates I pulled, but I'm guessing I might have doubled up on 40 or 50 cards in the set. There's a second Randy Rosarena. Yeah, the same
Yeah.
players again. That's not good. Like you expect to get most of a base set
Yeah, like we're getting
in
the
a
same
box.
guys. So it's not just me, because when you saw me ripping my hangers, even the one in the car where I was doing the rips, same correlation, like consistent. That's pretty good.
Colton
Um,
Cowser,
yeah,
pretty nice one.
that's pretty solid. Yeah.
But it
Um,
feels like I got half of a box, and then I got the same half of the box twice. That's the
yeah,
way this
yeah.
box is looking.
It almost kind of looked like the logo of your thing, that part of partial A. You got a partial
Thanks a
A
lot.
and then another part of the other side of another A.
We'll give it another shot on Aloha Friday. That's the way we'll do it. I pulled one Vladdy Jr. Maybe I'll pull a second the way this box is going.
That's true.
And then have I seen a Bo Bichette? I don't think I've seen a Bo Bichette card yet. All right, Justin Steele, Clark Schmidt, Justin Steele again.
Yeah, yeah. What is
Leaders card.
happening?
Oh, there's Jonah Heim.
Right here, right?
And,
Come on.
Matt
No.
Waldron, Charlie
Come on,
Morton,
good. Come on.
Jake Rogers, JP Crawford.
Okay, we got
Lincoln Baker.
another.
Hey, Ronald Acuna Jr. I like
Okay,
that
that's
one.
solid. So you got
Nice
two.
one. Cronenworth, and for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio, another pretty decent rookie. Keep your eye on. Yeah, that box is pretty brutal, though. What can I
Sure.
say?
Was that it?
Oh yeah, that was it. I mean,
Oh,
we got the silver pack.
oh
This
yeah,
one
no.
feels a little heavy.
It's gonna change. It's gonna change. It's gonna get
This one
like
feels
a.
heavy.
It's gonna get like a short print short print card in there.
You should be. You can actually. No, this don't have any color in here, but there's a Ronnie Mauricio rookie.
Yeah, here's the Ellie.
The McCutcheon 89. These look really nice. These
Yeah, they're nice. They pop.
That's sick.
They pop. Ooh, is it?
No, it's for the Giants.
Oh man, I saw red and
Luis Matos.
Come on, one time.
For the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. Oof.
Oh no, wait, was that?
Oh, look at Aaron Judge autograph. No, just joking.
Oh my gosh, that was.
I think you can. I've seen hobby boxes. You know, hobby boxes are always going to be hit or miss for the top space set.
But granted, too, guys. Like I ripped 10 hangers, right? That was around like 140. So technically, it was what, like $60 more, right? Realistically,
it's going to be 6 hangers or 1 hobby box.
Yeah, so that's not entirely terrible. Just because I don't know if I would have pulled the same thing if I opened six hangers. When I opened my 6 hangers, it wasn't all that great. You know what I mean? So realistically, what the chance of a relic or autograph and that gold that you pulled, it's about right. You know what I mean? If you think about it,
it kind of is. I think
if you think about it, because what, like
$80.
Let's say you open it's like two. If you open 2 hobbies, right? Like you probably would have got the same amount of hits that I did in some ways.
Yeah, I think so. I'll show you what I got for my first box. I'm do the full set review tomorrow with the first box I ripped, but I did pull an autograph for my first box, so there's beating the odds. Austin Wells, he'll be the rookie catcher for the Yankees.
Oh, is that so? You did open a hobby?
Yeah, you did get 1 autograph from that other hobby.
Oh, okay. So these was 2 hobbies. Okay.
This video will come out tomorrow.
Okay, so that's not bad. Okay.
And I did get the Evan Carter Mojo, so this is a pretty nice card as well. So not too bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, they're about the same way. It just depends on what, like you said, you're playing with numbers, kind of, right? And it's all luck in the end of the day for the most part.
What is that in American dollars? I was $85 US here, which is not bad. That's tax included for me. So really, honestly, I got this box for $80.
Yeah. So these were my biggest hit, but granted, mine was like I said, with the amount, it was probably around like 140 with tax and everything. You know what I mean? So I definitely did spend a little bit more than that one hobby that you just ripped, for sure. So it's not. Oh, what was it doing? Oh. Oh, it's
Yeah. Let's see what you guys. I got to sort through, and then I'm probably gonna drop my set review and my thoughts, which kind of are the same as this video.
yeah. So I mean, I have other cards, of course, but these are like the bigger ones, the bigger hits, I would say, of the players. Evan Carter, that was a good one. This one's the big one. I don't know what even the price. I think this is hard. The logos, Sal Frelick has to be pretty decent. I have to take a look at that.
I'm gonna go and look and see what that. Yeah, it was about $80 for mine. The jumbos were double the cost. They wanted 170 US
That was
for
really
the jumbos,
right,
and I said no.
I put 2 of those. So you said that those were a little bit harder to pull, and that was pretty cool. I put that into Shoei.
Okay. See, they get some nice pulls. Okay, got a purple foil in there too.
Wilson, Katera, yeah. Green, Braxton Garrett.
Okay, that's number 2, right? That's
yeah. It's numbered out of 499. Evan Loggeria. I think this is the foil yellow, and then just some rookie foils.
That yellow foil looks very close to the jumbo gold foils.
That's why I was that's why I was kind of thrown off when you showed that. The blueprints was pretty cool too. Blueprints right there. 4 blueprints. I do like those. Those are pretty cool. Here are the top, like, and then I pulled the one relic of Shane, and a ton of the 86 stuff. So you do pull quite a bit of these. I just didn't pull any, like, well, I did pull him some rookies. Ken Griffey Jr., Celebration of the Kid. So
I like that Adolis Garcia. That's a cool one.
Yeah, these are pretty dope. I don't know. I like them. I know they're kind of off a little bit. You're right, but it is kind of fun. Something.
It's a big set too. That set's 100 cards, and it's 100 cards every series. So there's 300 of those every year.
Yeah, another celebration of King Griffey Jr. That's pretty dope. I like that they did that. Aaron Judge, home run. Royce
definitely getting more inserts in the hangers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so brutal. 1 gold and 2 silvers in a hobby box, right? No numbered parallels.
Grand Gamers. And just like a lot of color, you know, like all this was mainly like, you know, colored yellows and, you know, nothing crazy. That's the yellow parallels that you get out of them. Foils, a couple of foils. But yeah, a lot of, oh my gosh, those are. I hate those. I kind of hate those now. Don't like them.
Which ones?
The stars of the MLB. Then I had one of that, Ronald Acuna on the home run. I don't even play this, so I'll probably give this to one of you guys.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna do a thing where I last year I did it all on the last month.
Yeah.
And then I'll trade you for your home run challenge card.
No, just take it, dude. I'll put in the package when I send you the Pokemon card. Curtis Mead. So these are the top guys. So I did pull a lot of good rookies though. Like they were in Ella de la Cruz, but these are like the top 10 guys or so. Colton Colser. This is what I was going based off of Scotty B's and his list of players.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Carter. Yeah, Zach Giloff. I got his prospect card, so I don't even know why I need that. I have his first Bowman prospects. Colser right there again. Henry Davis. I got so much Henry Davis and Evan Carter. So you see,
I feel like they duplicate a lot.
Yeah, they duplicate a lot. You see how much I got of them? I got another one. I had like 4 or 5 of his.
You know, after my little hot streak in early December or late December, early January, it feels like I went completely cold. So
yeah, I got like 4. You see that the correlations of who I'm pulling? It's like I have 4 of the same players over and over again.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to me. Archives honestly had pretty bad collation too.
Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't know baseball as much, so I'm just going based on, you know, just information I'm getting off. But no, I don't think it was that. Now that I think about it, I don't think it's terrible. But do you know what that is? Do you know if that's really rare?
We can look it up on there. What this parallel is. So it looks like a team border. Okay, team color border variation. So hanger is, oh dang, 1 in 228 hangers.
Oh, is it NFL and a good player? So I mean, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool.
1 in 228 hobby packs. 1 in 61 jumbo. Oh, dang, you pulled that out of a hanger?
Yeah. Is that good? Is that like hard?
Yeah, it's like probably like it's like multi-case hit for hangers. For
Mhm.
blasters, it's probably about 1 per case if I had to guess for blaster. That's like a case hit type of card.
Oh, it's gorgeous though. It really pops. I don't know why, but it shines a little bit more compared to the borders of the other ones.
Yeah, it's a great pull. South Relic, I think, is a pretty good
Yeah, he was.
prospect
I
slash
think on
rookie.
Scotty B's, he had him on top. I think top 5 or 6. Yeah, so he was on 6 or 5 on his 5 list. So it's not terrible. It's pretty. I mean, I did. I don't know because when you first rip this, you're like, who's these players? Where's my Gunnar Henderson? You're trying
I'm
to.
not sure if this product can go much lower than $80, to be honest. Like, how much lower? $60 a box? That would be the floor, in my opinion. I haven't seen a
Yeah,
hobby box cheaper than $60 or $70. So
yeah,
and at this, even even if it got to like $60, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. I definitely go the hanger route. You'll get more parallels.
yeah. This,
Even you pulled some colors, some green parallels, the
yeah.
purple.
These are out of 10 hangers right here, guys. So you kind of know. And you probably, if you pulled the right guys, like I kept on pulling the Evan Carter, but could you imagine if you ripped that 10 hangers that had the Ellie De La Cruz consistently out of there ever so often? There's got to be one out there because I have all the Evan Carters and Davis, Henry Davis. I'm sorry, Henry Davis.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
So if you look, you look based on my rips, that's what it was. I have like 4 Henry Davis, 4 Evan Carters, and like 3 Colton Kozer. So that's what I got out of the 10 from my rack of hobby. I mean not hobby, but from my store.
Hangers.
Yeah, hanger from my store.
I'm gonna go look for hangers tomorrow. My
Yeah.
LCS said that they're gonna have them. I'm hoping they're not gonna charge 15. I'm hoping they'll be 12 or 13 over there.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you, Mantis.
Yes. What's going on, man?
Happy hump day.
Yeah, but like a lot of Evan Carter, so I'm actually happy with that. I didn't know he was one like the second top or third. So I'm actually happy with that. Yeah. So I pulled like 4 or 5 of his. Yeah, not bad. It was actually you might be right. Hangers might give you the more variety or something. I just didn't pull the damn Ellie. I wanted
in past years, it made a little bit more sense to chase parallels out of the base set.
Yeah,
but definitely not this year. At least compared to the past 2 or 3 years, it feels very, very tough in my opinion.
Oh yeah, this camera, it does focus a lot faster than the one I have. My friend gave me like a very expensive webcam compared to the one I was using before. I'm just testing it out. That's why I ripped it too, just to see how fast it actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. What camera is that? That looks really sharp.
Yeah, it's a Razer something. I can't remember. It's a Razer Kaio Pro. It's like a $230 camera. He was using for MTG for Magic when he was playing with his friends across the States.
Oh yeah, that camera looks sharp.
Yeah, it focused a lot faster than the one I have right now. Like it just is it focused a lot quicker. So I had to switch, get something better because it was annoying me.
I have to upgrade my desktop before I do any camera or stuff. If you notice, I get the little spinny circle thing, and then that's because I don't think my desktop can handle the video processing and then the streaming. So I have to upgrade my camera or upgrade my desktop first.
Yeah. Luckily, you know how to do all that stuff. You're tech savvy.
Oh yeah, I've rebuilt this desktop at least 4 or 5 times. The case is at least 15 years old. It's pretty crazy. It just keeps on getting new parts every few years. So, Razer products are great. They are until they break, and they break pretty often from my experience. Up until then, Razer
amazing.
Stuff is awesome.
Yeah, it's made in China, so just put that with a grain of salt.
I do like Steel Series stuff. I think is pretty good.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
But I think it's a lot better. So I don't know why, because maybe you could answer the question to me because you kind of know that a little bit more. Like the stats on this and the Logitech that I have, it's all the same. 1080p, 60 frames or whatever it is. but it feels like this one like zooms faster and it's better quality. I don't know.
Well,
It's more
1080p is what it'll output, right,
okay.
through your desktop,
Yeah.
but it's actually the quality of the camera sensor in the camera in
Oh,
megapixels, and also there was
gotcha.
the lens adjustment, all
Yeah.
that stuff. No,
Yeah.
that's where the difference in camera,
That's why
because any device could theoretically be 4K,
I
but
got you.
is it really 4K if it doesn't have a good sensor in the
Right.
camera?
The lens on this is so much bigger. It's so much wider and bigger than the one that I had before. That's why I'm like, why is the quality so much better? Even though the specs and everything's pretty much the same. But you're right. It's the hardware and maybe the sensor, because it's just a lot more. It's way better than the one I was using before. So yeah, I got a new camera. Yeah, I can use this now, and hopefully, the quality of videos will be a little bit better for you guys going forward.
Do the show on Saturday. I played video games on Saturday. I think I might start doing that more often. Just play some video games and just solo stream a little bit, do some
Yeah.
other stuff. Is David Schneider a rookie? A new Blue Jays rookie? I'll keep an eye out. If I get some doubles, I'll let you know.
I think I pulled him. Did I not? I think I pulled him. Yeah, Davis Schneider. Is this a guy?
Yeah. I think that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there. Davis Schneider, second baseman.
yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I have another one. I'll take a look. I think I might have pulled another one. If so, I could always send it. Damn it! I might be.
Maiden already got tips.
Oh my goodness! You guys are. I only have two now. I gotta keep one for my set.
Okay, I know you'll pull more before the end of the year.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? Hold on. I've got a Series 1 blaster from last year. Let's see how good Series 1 was, just to go down memory lane real quick. Rip that, and then maybe we'll call it here.
Yeah. Let's do that. I know, dude. Series 1 last year sucked for me, man. I'm telling you, I did not pull one colored card, and this time I pulled two. Like, so I know it's way. I feel like it's better. I do feel like the pulls are better, which I'm happy about.
I'll let you know, Alex, if I pulled one, because I got doubles of everything in that
we'll
hobby box.
Guys, we'll eventually do. It eventually will happen, man. Like you guys do realize how much we rip. Like, it's not like
this is day one of Topps, and we probably have at least 2 months till Bowman comes out.
Yeah, and I basically said I won't rip anymore. But guys, come on.
Like, that's a damn lie.
If I get bored and I need something to rip, I'm not gonna rip football again, man. I'm getting bored of football. Like, football and basketball is starting to kill. Well, maybe not basketball, but football. So if I see like, hey, we have something to rip, for Zach's thing, or Aloha Fridays or something like that. Oh, let's just buy a hanger, right? It's cheap, $10. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get doubles everywhere. I'll keep it.
Hobbies are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because
the
hangers didn't go down in price, right? Or the blasters didn't go down in price. The hobby boxes did.
No, they did. You're right. What the heck? If the hobby went down price, the product should have gone down price too. Yet we're still paying the same, if not more.
Well, it did go down in price because hobby boxes were probably 110 at release date.
Yeah,
I don't think they ever dropped below $70 or $80.
How about the regular products though? Like retail didn't though.
Yeah, retail got more expensive, right? I mean, I feel like they always up it by like 50 cents or $1 every year, right? Hangers used to be like 11 or $12, man. That happened. All right. I have bad memories from Series 1. This stuff was before purple and the blue parallels existed. And then you're looking at one rainbow or foil board per blaster.
Guys, I hated this product. I hated this product so much.
I did pull a Mike Schmidt autograph out of here. That was pretty sweet.
Oh man, it was rough to me. It was so. That was
probably my best pull from Series 1.
I think I ripped like 6 to 8 blasters, almost like 15, like 20 something hangers, cello packs. I don't think I pulled any number cards, anything.
I'll tell you why. It's because it was hard. Gold parallel 1 in 99. Green rainbow foil 1 in 403 blaster packs. That is just stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like worse than a case hit, right? That's like 1 out of every 48 blasters.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
I mean, if a gold parallel is a case hit, right? That's ridiculous, but yet here we are. We're opening for $15. We're just
ripping as much as I did last year is like holding my breath underwater. Like just
I just want
exhausted by
a
time.
Gunner or an Adley Rutschman rookie card.
Yeah, it's true. You take that as a win.
If I can't pull this year's best rookie, I'll be happy for last year.
I remember Brett from
Judge.
Step in the Box. He was ripping like a crap ton of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not pull any like numbered or anything. It was so tough to watch. It was so tough to watch.
It's tough. I mean, you're looking at either one rainbow or blue parallel per blaster. That's how tough the Series 1 was last year.
Yeah, it was like ripping Evolving Skies, and all you were getting was energy cards.
Yeah, Evolving Cries.
It was just as bad as that. And I remember ripping it too because, matter of fact, that's why I was so exhausted. I was ripping Evolving Skies ETBs and this product, and it was so exhausting to rip.
I did pick up a couple of Paldean Fates tins because they're pretty cheap at my LCS, only $9. So maybe the little bit of that on Friday as well. Some Evolving Cries, cool J-Rod there.
Evolving Cries, man, ripping that, and this product was so painful. It was so painful.
I found this in a foil board. I picked it up for like $3 or $5, but it's Trout, Judge, Alvarez.
Oh yeah, nice.
So that one's not in foil board though. I feel like the stars of the MLB design got better this year as well, though. It's gotten better in the past 2 years. So
yeah, it does.
Maybe folks won't hate that insert as much as we do now. But man, the Series 1 has just been, I don't know. I'm gonna buy a lot less Series 1 this year. This might just be these hobby boxes and then any retail I pick up because I'm bored and I need to rip something.
Yeah, exactly. Like we mentioned, but we always go kind of hardcore the first opening day.
And I really want to finish my set, so I'll be ripping until I find I don't know about the Paldean Fates tins. They're kind of pricey. Like the Paldean Fates packs, I haven't seen a format where it's less than $4 or $5 a pack.
Yeah.
And that's a little pricey.
I'll wait until the booster bundles come out. The booster bundles. I'll wait till those come out. They're supposed to come out, technically. So
yeah. Oh, the boost. Yeah, they have booster bundles, but I haven't seen
them.
I do not acknowledge the existence of them yet. And Evolving Skies is such a stupid set. I don't even know why.
It's so bad. It was so bad.
Gorman.
Oh my gosh, Evolving Skies was so bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. The stuff you could pull out there are amazing, but it was so hard. And anything in between was so bad. Anything that was, in between was horrible. And I think that was the problem, You wanted.
Oh yeah, there was it was all or nothing, right?
Yeah,
you either get your freaking Moonbreon or you don't.
You don't. You either pull the alternate arts, the secret alternate arts, or you pull nothing good.
Exactly. See, O'Neal Cruz is consistently reminding me of my failure tonight.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Evolving Skies felt like absolute football blasters in product. Like it's Kaboom bust, right? And it was basically it.
At least now with the new Scarlet Violet sets, they do have a lot of other cards that you want. It's not just the secret arts now.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I got a Chromie in there.
I wish, realistically, if Pokemon was smart, they'll make number cards in them. You know what I mean?
Oh God, no! I don't want Pokemon to become like sports.
Put number cards. Put like a signature of one of the artists or something in there.
The problem with that, okay, they did it for Magic the Gathering, right? They have numbered parallels in Magic the Gathering now, right? But the problem is now you're paying for that when you buy sealed product, right?
That's true too. That's true.
That's what I don't like about it, and that's why I hope Pokemon never does that. Is because now you're paying for the chance to rip to get a numbered parallel, right? That just raises the prices of the packs, so you don't want that, and you don't want that gambling aspect in Pokemon, in my opinion.
I felt like it was like that with all these guys.
Like Pokemon cards they've printed the majority of Pokemon, I think over 50%, like in the last 5 years of its existence. Some stupid percentage. Ooh, what is that? Oh, okay. Um like in the last 5 years, like the majority of all Pokemon cards have been printed. I'll put it that way, right? So Pokemon cards are pretty common, even the hard to get ones, yet they're valuable, because folks, they're desirable. They're hard enough to pull as is. You really want to make it hard to pull a chase version of a secret art rare. Oh my goodness. And plus they would have to limit the print runs if they did that too, right?
That's true.
Where
That's true. They would. If you put numbers, you would have to limit the print runs.
Pokemon is print to demand right now. Same with Magic the Gathering.
I like those. That was actually one of my favorite inserts.
I like this card. That's a hit for me right there. Bobby Witt Jr.
Those were one of my favorite inserts.
I like that card. I love Bobby Witt. I pull all the Bobby Witt. I'm the Bobby Witt whisperer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good gracious.
Okay, there you go. Corey Seager. You could be MVP this year. Kenzie, Romano. And I saved the pack with a relic inside. Let's see if we get a Shohei relic out of here. I didn't pull yeah, I've been on a cold streak lately. After like the January I had, which was just stupid. I've been on a bit of a cold streak.
Oh man, I've been on a cold streak for a long time.
Oh, there's an upside down card. Judge Ramirez. Okay, so we do get, I think, one parallel in here.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. They pulled up good Victor's bases.
There's a Michael Harris rookie card. There's a good
nice.
one. Finally, one of the better rookies in the set. I don't know what's going on here. I'll get to that after this.
After these messages.
To the rest of these base cards here. Like Gray, Dylan Cease. Hey, there's your boy Shane McClanahan. He's a good pitcher. I'm telling you,
I'm pretty sure he is.
Really good pitcher.
I'm pretty sure his family loves him too.
Yeah, only his mother could love. Is that what it is? Or I'll see how a relic is. Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, there we go. That's the hit of the box. Go Colorado Rockies. All day. They have one of the best hot dog stands, guys, over there.
Okay, Adam Wainwright. Great pitcher. He had a great career. He's like a borderline Hall of Famer. I doubt it, but he could possibly get in.
Goodness gracious. Where's the Ellie? No.
Well, you'll have to tune in on Friday for the Ellie De La Cruz hunt to continue.
I just want one.
I know, right?
Want one and I'll stop. I promise.
Good night, Robert. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
I did not pull a Wemby. Well, I haven't pulled a Prism Wemby yet.
Yeah, it's tough.
I've only pulled the ones from Hoops, but
even like the colored Wembys are so difficult. It's like it's as bad as CJ Stroud, realistically, if not worse. Well, no, it's not worse because CJ Stroud is like football. It's CJ Stroud bust for the most part, but Prism basketball this year is good. It is expensive. Like you have to rip quite a few to pull him.
It's good if you can get it at retail price.
Yeah,
but I've seen it marked up pretty heavily.
Dang, really? I know over in Hawaii is pretty expensive. For us, it's like $30. Like I could find it at Barnes and Noble for $29. You know,
yeah, like $30, but they'll resell it like secondary market is like $45, $50.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Dunrush. It is a fun rip. It's not going to hold its value as much, but it is a fun rip. Dunrush.
I did find this one, the CJ Stroud score rookie card.
Oh, there you go.
So there's my CJ Stroud.
Scalpers at 4 stores in the city. You tell me. I don't know, man. Chance is not the one over there. Although I could. You know, I know all the routes of my place. I know when it's going to happen.
Chance has all the good Wembys. I only have the blue parallels from NBA Hoops.
Oh man, I do have some good Wembys. But for Prism, I don't have any good colored Wembys. But I do have like 3 bases that are super centered. Like a super center, it will pass, right?
Oh, that Prism one is the one that you want, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it's just not colored. It's not a colored Prism. It's not like a cracked ice or anything. It's just a base, but it doesn't matter, right? If the player's good, it's gonna the value of that card. Like I think the base is still going for $80 because it's just so hard to pull. It's just so hard to pull. But I did pull some like
Well, $80 is less than the price of 3 blasters.
Oh, yeah.
And reality, 3 blasters is going to give you what, 75 cards. So
Yeah.
you just have to do the math. It's pretty simple.
I'm still pretty stoked about pulling that. That
Is
was
that green?
Yeah, it's the green.
Oh man, that's sick.
It is sick. I really wanted this, and I did pull that one, so I was super happy about that. But yeah,
Hey
man,
Fabian, good to see you. Yeah, we just opened some series 1. I did some 24. I did the hobby box, which was not all that great.
Yeah.
Chance has a video. He did the hangers of series 1 on his. You just check out his last live that he did if you want to see the hangers. The hangers I think are the way to go.
I found the second one last time, like I showed it. Man,
oh man, that's sick.
Giveaway 1,000. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I'm gonna find you 550 subs, and then
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna.
And then we can rig the contest so that you make sure that. Just joking.
The Charizard at 1,000. No, I'm joking. No.
Yeah, it's the tomorrow. Aaron bought Chance 600. Oh, what a cough.
That was my biggest pull, man, and it's still my biggest pull. Like, it's so hard to pull this card.
That is sick. And yes.
You know how hard it is to pull a silver out of this set?
It's not 1 in 350. It's right, not 1 in 400. It's probably harder than that.
It's harder than that. It's 400. You know, your 400 card set, but like for a blaster, you only get 1 silver. So for you to pull one, it's like, you probably have to rip more than 400 blasters to try to.
Oh yeah.
And
you don't know if they short print the CJ Stroud silver either. It's quite possible.
It is definitely off centered, as you can tell. The bottom is smaller than the top a bit. Maybe more. At that point, like, it's so hard to pull. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, I'm like, it's done. It's done.
I haven't looked, but what is that? Like a $500-$600 card?
It's a $400 card for something. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty big, you know. But yeah, I have a Victor, but I don't know where I put all of my Victor cards. Victor's still playing really well and all that stuff too, so it's nice. But man, if anybody needs any bases, man, I'm gonna keep it off to the side. I don't really, like, you guys already know, I don't keep bases or keep sets, but it is expensive to send, you know, base cards. But if you want it and you're willing to, you know, pay for the shipping, it's all yours if you're trying to make sets or whatever.
Feels like Maiden has a worse situation on the retail side than even I do. I feel bad,
no, Maiden told me, man. Maiden told me that, like, freaking, like, people scalped them, and it must be hard. Like, you probably don't have a ton of, like, you know, you just don't have a ton of stores in your area or something, you know. It's hard that people are just doing all that. But here's the Victor cards right here. If you could put that in a laser, that'd be super dope. But I thought Dunner was
oh my goodness, look at this stack of Wembayama.
No, it's just other stuff like CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, he's just, you know, you can ride some CJ.
No, it's nothing good. It's just stuff that I top loaded.
You know.
It's just small stuff, you know. Well, that's not small. I'm just saying, like, the other was.
Mm-hmm. No, I know what you mean. It's your better hits, right?
Yeah, it was the ones that I had to top load. That Jahmyr Gibbs is gorgeous, though. That green, I keep that.
Yeah, I like that.
Brock Purdy. Oh, that's not small. That's a big one right there. But I was just keeping off the side because I had to organize so much cards. I'm out of top loaders now. I should technically have that top loaded, but I'm out of top loaders. I ordered, like, man, I think I ordered about like 200 top loaders just like a month ago, and it's gone.
I go through the penny sleeves pretty quickly. I will say
I do too. But it's just, I don't know, man. We'll see. We're
gonna have to figure out a way to get you some sealed product up there in Canada.
You know what? I would Maiden. Because I even told Maiden I was gonna send him, like, some of the you know, that because he likes baseball. What was it? Big leagues. Was that what it's called? I think.
Oh yeah, Big League. I saw Big League is like $38 a box.
Yeah, so Maiden likes big leagues, but it's so expensive to send it over in Canada. It's just so expensive. You know what I mean? Like, I wish there's a better way or method to do it. I've been using see if pirate ship is cheaper. But if we could do that, if I could do that, I'll try to figure something out. But yeah, sending it to Canada for some reason was so expensive. I remember Callie and Squat won something, and
Good night, Fabian.
I just sent something from them, and it was just expensive. It was like $15. At that point, they probably could just bought the pack. At
Yeah,
that
that's
point.
crazy. Well, I sent a
Uh,
box to Japan. That was pretty pricey too.
yeah, that was too. That was too. Yeah, Titus. Yeah, that was man. That was up there. But then again, I usually condense everything. So I usually try to make it work. But yeah, man, it's oh man, crazy stuff. Crazy
There's got to
stuff.
be like a freight forwarding option or some other way to get things a little cheaper
Yeah.
to foreign countries. I'm
We'll
guessing.
figure something out. I think people mostly say that pirate ship is the way to go, and I think it is cheap. If you use pirate ship, if you don't have that, you could kind of finagle the prices and try to figure that out. It's pretty simple. I actually opened that up since I send a lot of giveaways and stuff. I tend to
What is
use
that? Freight
pirate ship.
forwarding or something like that?
What was that?
What is that pirate ship?
Pirate ship is just like a it's basically a shipping thing on like app on the not app. It's a website, and they give you the best rates for what you're shipping. So you just
Okay.
and the cool thing about it too is when you type it, and let's say you don't know the address 100%, it'll find it. It'll find the address. So like you'll put Canada, so, and it knows. It'll just automatically just put it in there. And then you also could allow your shipping forms in there. Pretty simple. You're like, what is in here, right? For your oh, it's just cards or something. What's the value? That type of stuff. So it's pretty simple to do. If you don't like when you sell on eBay, you sell on eBay. This is actually a lot cheaper. So anything above £1 is a lot cheaper to go through pirate ship. I realize, and that's what I've been using. Yep, pretty simple.
Okay.
Then you print out the label, you stick it on, done. Pretty much. Yep.
Japan. What? $30? Like
Japan from Canada is 2 ounces. Weight is 30. Yeah, that's expensive because for me, 2 ounces to Japan is not $30. It's probably like 15 or something like that. It's probably like 10 to 15 bucks.
Maybe. I feel like I need to go to Maiden's and visit him, and then bring a luggage, like a suitcase full of baseball cards.
Oh yeah, Jay, man. Here's the thing with me, Jay. Like when I do a giveaway, it is sometimes financial straining, so I do have to like accommodate and stuff. But if you want something, I'm sending it where it's at, right? But that's why some of the giveaways that I'm doing now is best if I just do like a really like a stack of cards or something like that, or in like a lit thing versus a box, because I mean technically that's what you want anyways. It's harder to send the Hot Wheels. That's the problem. I wish there was an easier or cheaper way to send Hot Wheels. Because the Hot Wheels will be $1, but then to send it in a box, Aaron, is like 15. So it's got to be if it's a good I will only have to I will have to send something like a good quality Hot Wheel, right? Something worth sending overseas.
I know you're sending your $1.20 Hot Wheel.
Yeah,
it costs you $12.
Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense, right? It would have to be something like this, where you're not going to find that. Like that's a super treasure hunt. You're not going to find that. So this will be well worth it to send $30 overseas, right? Like something like that. So
yeah, totally.
I'd be more cautionary of things like that, and I will always make it fair. For some reason, if I can't send a Hot Wheels of a certain price because you're over and thing, I will accommodate it with a nice like rookie card, like of equal value, right? Like a $15 to $20 Trevor Lawrence rookie card or something like that, right? I try to make it fair as much as possible,
Got to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, and like I said before, man, this is like I said before, guys, this is your channel. Like I've always said, for me, like this is Aaron's channel, but when I go live, my channel, like this is technically your channel, right? Like,
no, I feel the same way because it's like, you know what? If it's just the Aaron show, then it's not a show, right? It takes us all.
We have our little group. I love
100%.
having Aaron on, and Aaron, I'm always appreciative when Aaron jumps on, and vice versa. Rex, those guys, man, like this is what it's about. You know what I mean? That's why, I always like to do giveaways, just because it's not that much, and plus I have so much cards. Like I'm not gonna be able to do all this. Like for me, yes, could I sell some of these cards and make a few bucks here and there and accumulate? No, but then again, like it's not worth it to me. Like it's not, right? I would rather just give it to a fellow collector in my YouTube community. You know what I mean? Versus selling it.
100%. I've got to start. I've got to get some cards to give away. I still haven't shipped out a lot of my
I know
stuff.
you have a
So
ton
bad.
because I know the amount that we both rip and Rex rip that we have so much.
There's got to be stuff in
Insane.
there that folks are going to enjoy that I have duplicates of,
Dude,
and
you
I
know
just
how
need
much,
to store it.
bro? You know how much Corbin Carrolls and Julios I have of like series 1 and 2? It's insane. I
Have
have
you
like
seen my Corbin Carroll stack?
no, I've seen your big ones. I've seen your big ones, but I'm talking about like just straight up the base card, right? I have like 30. I have like
I
30.
think who was I showing it to? I think it might have been Barrett, but I went through like I think I
Yeah.
had like 20 something base Adley Rutschman rookie
Oh
cards
my gosh.
or
So
something.
yes, you have just as much as me. Yeah, just as much. So it's like, why do it? Could I make $5 like selling at a card show? Yes, but I'd rather give it to you guys because you know what? You guys support the channel. This is your channel. You guys come on, you guys stay active. I'd rather just do it on giveaways. So that's why I did the giveaway last night. You know what I mean?
I'm
Because
hoping I can get monetized, so then it'll offset the shipping costs, and
oh
then it
yeah, oh
won't
yeah,
even matter, right? Then we
yeah.
could ship off whatever, and then have YouTube
Yeah.
pay for
And,
it.
and
That would
you
be
know
the
what?
dream.
You know what? Honestly, we will get there. You know, I think we started at the worst time technically when everything kind of went in downhill. But that's the thing with me. When I get monetized, I'm only going to get back to the channel. You know what I mean? I know some channels don't necessarily do that, but for me, even if I make $100 on it, like almost like 80% of that's going to go to like giveaways and stuff. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, 100%.
'Cause it's
Just so I
not.
don't have to pay postage
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
to
For
buy
sure.
random stuff.
Yep. Exactly.
100%. That's
It's just
exactly what I'm going to use it for.
yeah, it's just really that thing. It's yeah, man. It's just fun to do. You know, it's just fun to do. But heck yeah, man. I don't know how much more I'm gonna get. Hopefully, I need to like look at some of these YouTube channels to see what the variation is. For
Watch that Striker Breaks
yeah,
video. It's like the secrets of Series 1 or thing, and there's a Excel spreadsheet with all the formats and
yeah.
your estimated your it's like a EV spreadsheet, right? How much
Oh,
it's
is
going
it?
to cost per, and that's the best way to break it down. By
Mhm.
parallels, it's going to be the hangers. For hobby and jumbo, it's
Yeah,
going to be pricier, but you always have to consider that yes, you're getting hits, hobby or jumbo exclusives, and then also the silver pack. So I don't know. It's going to be a tough, but I know what formats aren't good. It's probably jumbo. It's probably blasters, and then it's going to be hangers. Um, in my opinion, it's probably going to be hangers, and then a tie between hobby or blasters,
yeah,
and then everything else.
yeah,
But go watch the video. It's all depends on what you're trying to pull, right? If you're trying to pull numbered parallels, and I wouldn't even bother trying to pull numbered parallels. You're not going to be able to buy enough
yeah,
base set to have a good chance.
yeah. I'm
You
just
know what
trying
I
to put an
mean?
Ellie card, man. We both tried. We both struck out. Think about that for a moment.
Exactly. If I did it out of 16 hangers, I feel like I probably, well, I don't know. After watching
60
that.
hangers? Is that a future video there?
Oh my goodness. If I can find hangers, I'm going to do 6 or 7 hangers.
I
And
did
say,
10. And you know what? It's not bad. If I think about it now, the 10 is not bad because I'm pretty sure some of those cards that I did pull, like the Evan Carter, is probably like a $15, $20 card right there by itself.
if it's which one?
The Evan Carter parallel with the yellow. Because
Probably.
he's a good player, like probably $15 or something.
Probably.
Um
I mean, you're never going to come out ahead
yeah,
ripping
you're
base
not.
tops, but it's
Yeah.
not as bad. It's not like you're losing
I
90%
I
like when you do Prism,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Remember how I normally do it? I don't know if it's a good way to do it. If I could get 50% back of what I ripped, I consider that as a win because the other 50% is just me fun ripping it and
Yeah.
having the possibility of pulling something big, right? So if I could get 50% back of what I rip, I'm usually pretty happy.
I feel
Uh,
like in past years the base set has been better, but
yeah,
this year it just does not feel that way.
yeah,
And yeah, I always think of it that way.
yeah.
A certain percentage, but and the other caveat I add to that is the cheaper the product, the more
True.
likely you are to get to that number.
It's just true, guys. We gotta realize I'm paying like a premium of like $1.50 more, I would say.
Oh no, I'm talking in general, right?
Oh,
Like a
mhm.
Prism is considered more expensive product.
Yeah.
Chrome would be considered a more expensive product versus like a base set. The Topps
Uh-huh.
flagship is a cheaper product. So a flagship box is 80. A Chrome hobby box is like double the price, right? And
Yeah.
I think the percentage value on the cheaper products are better. That's why I tend to stick towards stuff like Pro Debut, Topps Flagship, Topps Archives, and I'm not buying stuff like, well, I did buy some Chrome, but I'm not buying the high end stuff. I'm not buying Pristine. I'm not buying Chrome Black or any of those high end hit oriented products because your return percentage is always going to be lower. And I think that applies even for basketball, right? If you're buying Panini 1 and you spend an equivalent amount of money on hoops, I bet you're going to get a better EV return on hoops. You know?
Wow! Oh wow! Check that out. I don't know if I could show that on my my screen here, but let me see if I could show it. Why do I have my YouTube thing on? But yeah, let me show you this real quick. So yeah, I did. I guess I did pull something pretty big. Let me see. Screen presentation, share screen.
Oh, somebody's gonna want that Self Relic
Yeah,
card because it's the Brewers freaking logos all over it. That's like the color of team.
Yeah, so check that out. There's one at the moment right now for 51. It's still 6 days. So that's probably a big card.
Yeah, it could be $100 card. I can see that.
Heck yeah. So it kind of maybe paid for itself. Maybe.
Well, the first person who's gonna want it, right? So
yeah,
you got to move on it quick if you want to move.
Maybe I should move it before everything the markets takes that dip.
I mean, I would, because I can't see. Well, I could be 100% wrong on this, but I'll just say it's more likely than not that Self Relic is not going to be the next Mike Trout.
Yeah, for sure.
Then he will be, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a super short print is what it is. Team board.
It's like a case hit, and the set is huge. It's a hard card to pull. I'd say it might be harder than a green foil. Oh no, yeah. It could be harder than like a green foil. Mm-hmm. There might be, you know how like the blue parallel for the inserts are, there might, people estimate the print run as somewhere between 600 to 800. It could be something like that, or even lower. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I'm just looking at few. Yeah, I'm looking at few that they did have it. The lower rookies that I'm seeing, they were going for like some is at 30, some 20. Corey Seager. So wow. So it's, you even have them on the vets too. So
I think it's, well, you'll have to look at the checklist, but it might be a straight parallel where it's the full checklist. But if it's a shortened checklist, then it's different, right? If they only have 50 players that they did that for, I check to see if it's a full parallel set. It might possibly be.
Yeah, it might be, because I'm seeing a lot of them in their vets from 2024, like the Ryan Metcalf sold for $20, and that's so yeah, it's all the sets. So it might be tough if you're trying to hit the right rookie.
I think it's a desirable parallel if you think about it, right?
Yeah,
you collect the whole team set in that parallel.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the dopest PC for if you're after just one team, right?
Right.
To have the whole team in that parallel.
Yeah.
That would be sick. That would be something I would totally do if I had a baseball team. You
know? Do you not? I guess you, I can't. All right.
Well, for football is the only team, like the only sport I have a team for is the Raiders. And then everything else would be all my Rainbow Warriors stuff. So Hawaii football, basketball, and stuff like that. But I don't have a personal basketball team. I always follow players. It's the same way for hockey now. I'm looking for a hockey team.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm going to find one, because I don't have a favorite basketball team either. I'm always hopping back and forth. It was the Spurs for a while. Then it was the Warriors. Even it's kind of still is the Warriors. And then it was the Jazz when Donovan Mitchell was there. And I don't know who it is. It might be the Nuggets, just because I like the way they play, right? So I usually follow teams, or whatever team I feel like I can watch. So like Spurs when it was Popovich, and they had Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan, and the end of the Ginobili and Tony Parker era. I love that team. But I was a Spurs fan.
You have Victor now. I mean, technically that would be your team. I mean, it's Victor Wembanyama is in the Spurs.
Oh man, to watch. Okay, that team, like that late 2000 era.
Yeah,
when they had Manu, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, and Tim Duncan, it was beautiful to watch that team, because the way that they passed the ball, and it was just like art watching that team. Then the Warriors did it better because they could shoot better. But watching that Spurs team made me a Warriors fan, and then it carries on where I just pick a team that I like to watch play. And then it was a Jazz because they were really a good team, right?
Yeah.
And then now it's probably the Nuggets. So I always go back and forth between what team I like to play. I like teams that play team basketball, that pass a lot, and they just, play the game.
So
and it looks beautiful.
you must love the Nuggets then, because that's what.
Yeah. I love the Nuggets.
That's
the Nuggets are
Jokic is great.
even the Warriors. Maybe not the Warriors right now because they're old, but I loved watching the Warriors because they played that a very similar style in my opinion. And they could shoot because they could just shoot. It was ridiculous watching the Warriors. So it'll always change. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm a bandwagon fan, but I'll bandwagon the team I like to watch.
But you really don't have like a one for the Hawaii, so I kind of understand that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it kind of makes sense. There's not much you could do at that point.
I mean,
that's like if you're like if you're overseas, like you can kind of choose what teams you want in the most part. I know there's a lot of people from the Philippines that watch basketball. It must be like very difficult for them to choose teams and stuff like that because there's you just gotta choose what team you like at that point. Pacing and spacing style.
Fortunately, that's the dominant style in the NBA, which makes it really boring now. But watching those teams do it first was really awesome.
Yeah.
Now everybody wants to try to emulate that style. You have 5 out, which is 5 standing outside of the 3-point line.
Yeah.
In offenses now, that should be a crime. You should be forced to have like 3 guys underneath under the 3-point line, like at all time, or below the free throw line. Like offside. If you don't have it, if you don't do that for like 3 seconds, you're offsides or something like that.
Right.
It's just like it's criminal basketball right now because everything is all pace and space.
Yep.
It's terrible. You got 5 guys. Like the whole point of the game is to be close to the rim, and like it's a physical game. There's no physicality right now in the game.
No, there's not. And it almost seems like that's why like Victor Wembanyama is like almost unstoppable because no one's really like bodying him right now,
Nobody will get in front of folks on a shot because it's not worth getting a foul.
And it's not worth getting a foul. Yeah, exactly.
It's not worth getting hurt for what?
You see a long, like, lengthy guy and you accidentally hit him and he just falls over and it looks dramatic and they're like foul, right? And more or less. So like
the offensive player is like, the offensive player initiates the contact.
Yeah.
And then draws a foul. It's ridiculous. Like it's so stupid. I can't watch the NBA right now the way that they call.
That's why some people hate LeBron, I'm assuming, because that's what he does, right? He kind of like he runs towards and he falls down.
Well, LeBron's got my forearm move that I love because I always point my shoulder at their inside, whichever way I'm driving, right? I would point my opposite shoulder and try to almost shoulder them or get my shoulder by, and then you get by and you drive past them. But if they don't get out of the way, they usually get an elbow. That's like the LeBron James move, except it's twice as bad. You can't stop LeBron, just how strong he is. Like it's like literally stopping a fullback, but you're not allowed to tackle him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can't do much. Yeah. I'm not. Well, there's a lot of basketball games there. I'm just like looking at it. Jalen Brunson had a big game again. Tyrese Maxey's killing it, man. Like Paulo, dude, I kind of regret because I don't have any Paulo cards, bro. Like besides the Monopoly, but that guy's a stud, man. Paulo Banchero, dude. Him and Franz Wagner are like, man, those guys are like Orlando Magic, man.
Magic are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, in a year from now, man, that's gonna be a tough team, man. They're looking good.
I've been meaning to watch the Clippers a little bit more. I haven't been keeping track of the team, so honestly, I'm kind of just
really
not into basketball as much as I used to be. Well, I became a Clippers fan for a couple of years. That was fun because I'd have to go and watch all the Clippers games with my friends.
Looks like Tyrese Halliburton's coming back. He's still he's back to being solid and playing well. Scotty Barnes got 29 points, almost a triple double. 2 off from assist. So a lot of these guys that we've been collecting for the past maybe 3 years or so, a lot of these guys are doing really well, Yeah, they're
I don't
just
like
doing
how there's so many blowouts in the NBA either
yeah.
right now. Like it's terrible.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
anything more than a
Yeah.
15 or anything more than a 15 point margin used to be just like you got blown out.
Yeah.
Now you can see like 40, 50 point blowouts like on the regular.
Check this
It's
out.
sad.
Denny was it Avadija for Washington Wizards, man. 43 points, 15 rebounds. That's crazy. That's a big game from him. Zion,
Yeah,
36
yeah.
points. So there was a lot of these guys that we've collected has I guess risen to doing well. Victor Brown had a good game too. I mean, man, they need to build better team around them. They do. He played good, but everybody else kind of just like, I do
I
like
wonder
Devin.
how you build a team around Victor though.
Yeah, it's
If you think
true.
about it.
Yeah,
Do you go vertically? Do you get like 2 7-footers? Do you go
yeah.
twin tower? Or do you like have him stand in the middle and
Hmm.
have all the distractions and then go guard heavy? I don't know how you build a team around Victor. I
Yeah,
haven't thought about that.
yeah. He's doing well, but I just don't think they're cohesively, like you said. Just it doesn't fit the scheme of how they want him to play or how he should play, right? And I think that's the reason why they're losing so bad. They could probably get number one pick again next year, besides maybe the Hornets. It looks like
or
at this
or
point.
talent wise, Victor is he's making all the flashy plays, but is there a good way to build a team around him or a
Yeah,
system around him is a question, right?
yeah, yeah.
Because he can shoot the three, but he's not an elite 3-point shooter,
No,
right?
he's not. He shoots when he needs. Yeah, yeah. His
It was a
rebound,
31% 3-point shooter. But he
amazing.
takes a lot of threes. He takes 5 attempts per game. That's kind of high.
Yeah, he makes a lot of he blocks a lot. He gets a lot of rebounds. I would just play
Contested rebounds or like rebounds,
contested rebounds. Contested. He like
averaging
mostly
2 offense. He's going to get rebounds and he's going to be a force.
yeah,
You can't drive. You can't have folks go close to the rim without him being
yeah.
able. You'll be an elite rim protector.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think but he's not dominant. He's not a dominant big man. He can't bang down in the post against
No, he
bigger.
can. He can. So you're right. Like, how do you build around somebody lengthy and skinny like that? It's not like you don't want him to get injured too. They're playing him little by little. He's not playing full minutes and stuff, which is good. You don't want to get him injured in his first year. But I wonder how they're going to do that. They're going to have to. We'll see what happens. But I know
He won't be able to he's not an ISO player, right? Like he
yeah,
can't isolate and then
and
play
score.
one-on-one, right?
No,
And
he can't.
score.
Yeah.
He's more of a mismatch guy, right?
Yeah,
Where
yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's the reason why they've been struggling because Sochan's been struggling as point guard. You know what I mean? He hasn't been Sochan hasn't been doing really well as a point guard for them. It almost seems like they need a better point guard. I do like Devin Vessel over there. He's a great shooter, a guard, but I
yeah.
feel like they're hurting on the point guard position. That's where like being able to see the open man and pass the ball, assist and things like that. They don't have a guy like that. Maybe LaMelo
Wemby's
Ball.
a mismatch. He's just a mismatch waiting to happen. He mismatches
Yeah,
against so many other players in the NBA, which is crazy, right? Because you're
yeah,
playing with guys who are 6'8", 6'10", but there's
yeah.
no one who's going to be able to match his length.
I can't remember who it was. There was another tall individual trying to like block him or stop him, and it was not even close. Like he still made the dunk or something. Like you can't stop him when he's right there. Otherwise, like you said, you're gonna foul him. And he could shoot. He could shoot the throws pretty well, accurate. So that's is one of those.
Was it the Wemby clip where I don't know? It was like he had the ball and he was holding it over Joel Embiid's head. I don't know if it
think
was
so.
Wemby.
It was something, but it was
And
hilarious.
like Joel Embiid couldn't reach it. And he's 7 foot tall.
Yeah, and because it's not just, you gotta realize, Aaron, it's not even just his height. His wingspan.
He's long. He's super long.
His wingspan is so long that it's like it's unfair, right? I know it was like Scotty Barnes. I remember he got poster dunked like 2 days ago, and Scotty Barnes like was asking for a foul. Like he's like, "What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to?" Like, what do you want me to do? Like realistically, what do you want me to do? Like he's putting his hands out. Like what? Like what am I supposed to do? Right?
Giannis was like that when he came in because he was a mismatch, and then
so
he
funny.
out right. So
Yeah,
it's I think the there's two choices, right? You develop him to be like a Kevin Durant
yeah.
kind of player, or you developed him to be like a Giannis. That's
I
kind of
think
the two routes I see for Wemby.
I think you develop him to be a Giannis because I don't think like technically he has good handles and stuff, but he doesn't move the fastest. He moves fast for what his size is. It's just that I don't know if you want to put that strain to his knees and body, right? So I would rather him play like Giannis than anything else. That means that they need a good point guard. I feel like, and I just don't think they have it with Sochan. I don't think that they need somebody a little bit
Sochan's
more
a
proven.
point guard. Isn't he like a three
No, no,
naturally?
I'm almost certain that he's a point guard. Let me just take a look. I could be wrong. I could be
I'm
wrong.
pretty sure he's like a natural three,
Yeah.
a two or a three, but he's not. He's
So,
not a point guard.
so Trey Jones is the point guard. I know that he was playing a point guard at one point, but yeah, they don't. They don't. Oh no, he's a power forward. I'm sorry, you're right. He's a power forward. But if he's a power forward, he's a bad power forward. If that's the case.
The positions are so fluid nowadays,
Yeah,
right? Like because
yeah.
Victor is like a 5, a 4, and a 2 sometimes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even know how to describe
Like
it.
just look. Like realistically, just look at the numbers. They just don't have the pieces. Right. Like besides him and Devin Vessel, I can't trust anyone else.
No, they're missing pieces. They need a lot of players, to be
They need a
honest.
lot of players. Like the only person like Devin Vessel goes off. So I do like Devin Vessel. Like
They need another big man to pair him with.
yeah,
One,
and Jeremy Sochan is just not. He's not a good power forward. I feel like compared to the power forward that they have right now in the league, like he's not putting up the numbers that he should. You know what I mean? I mean you could just look at it, right? Um,
I'm just
starting from
looking
yeah, just
19 a
looking from
game.
yeah, just looking from some at 13 points, 2, 18, 15, 2, 6, 9, 8, 16,
Well, he's
10.
efficient. He shoots 47 and 37 from 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be like a good third option, right?
Yeah, it's just they need someone, another person besides that,
They
man.
need a guy who can score off his own,
Off,
like
often
create his
on his
own,
own. Absolutely, absolutely. That's where I'm trying to get at.
or a second big man.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want a second big man. Then you're gonna be playing kind of, I don't know, slow. Do you want to go with speed? You know, like I feel like you just need a better power forward. We'll see. I don't know.
I think the Twin Towers still work in the
Uh,
current NBA. You look at Minnesota; they're
yeah.
a good example,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because they have they got Carl Anthony Towns and
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, right? Oh no, and they got Rudy Gobert, right? So they're
Yeah.
Twin
Yeah.
Towers.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? Like if you had Wemby with like Carl Anthony Towns, that would be ridiculous.
Dude,
Can
I
you
think
imagine that?
bro, Maiden, I think he's taller than 6'9", my guy. I think he's like I think
What are we talking about here?
I think we're talking about Victor. If you're saying 6'9", I think he's taller than
Victor 7'5",
yeah. He's 7'5", and he a matter of fact, I think
and his
we were.
wingspan is ridiculous. His wingspan's like 8 feet,
Oh no,
right?
he's saying someone else. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Who
yeah, yeah. It's got to be someone else.
who Maiden? I'm sorry.
So he's probably talking about
Sochan.
Ochan.
I don't know, man. He's just not good. Like even you know the guy from There's just so much better power forwards out there, man. There just is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I see what he means. We need a stretch 5 who's 6'9"
Oh,
plus.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Another guy who could be, just as if Wemby's outside of the outside of the range of the rim,
And,
just to
and, and he's
alternate to
not
pair together
terrible. I
with.
mean, the height of Sochan is 6'8". He's just not. He's just not that great compared to the other guys. He's just not. So he is considered a point guard power forward. He's considered a point guard power forward. But he is only 20 years old, man. He's got time to improve. I just feel like let's see if he improves to that point, right? That's the main thing. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Sochan 6'8".
Yeah, he's 6'8". Yeah, Um, yeah, he's 6'8". He's 6'8". So yeah, man, I just feel like I in the rankings, he's really probably down there when it comes to power forward. He's just
He's
not.
not really a power forward though. Not the way he handles. He's got the ball handling abilities.
Yeah, that's why it says point guard, power forward. I'm assuming he's playing like
But
a
the
hybrid.
positions are so, and the roles for the
Yeah,
positions, right, are so fluid now, right? Like that's
yeah,
when you say like stretch five. It's like, what the heck is a stretch five? It's like a guy who can, guard physically
yeah,
and shoot the three and is big enough to play the certain center responsibilities.
yep,
Like it's so fluid. Like that's everything, right?
yeah. No, it's true. That's true. I'm sorry. I'm watching the game. 87-87, Denver versus the Kings. Michael
Versus your
Porter is
traditional roles, right?
Michael
Your
Porter is
point
blowing
guard
up.
handles the ball. The shooting guard is usually your best scorer.
Yeah,
Your small forward is again usually your best scorer. Your power forward and your centers are the ones who are playing in the post, banging, getting rebounds,
yeah,
playing defense, blocking, taking up space. Like the position of everybody does like a little bit of everything now. So there's no like positional, not like how it used to be, the 1 through 5, your traditional 1 through 5.
yeah. Is I'm sorry, but is Jalen Suggs injured? I don't see him on the Magic's thing, or even sitting
Yeah,
down.
Kevin Durant has the height of a center, but he can
Yeah.
shoot like any, he's like one of the elite shooters, right? So another one would be what's that other dude? Kristaps Porzingis is
Yeah.
like the prototype stretch five, right? Because he can shoot. Jokic, I guess you might be able to call him a stretch five, but he does so much more than
He
that,
plays
right?
like a point guard sometimes too.
He can shoot, right? So you're looking for centers who can shoot the ball, right?
Hmm.
So those are the prototypes for that position.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, man, my basketball, I'm outdated. I'm out of date by at least 4 or 5 years. I don't know what the heck is going on anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I watch it like now. I'm definitely gonna be watching. This is why I don't watch basketball in the beginning because I'm stay so in tune with football until it's done. Right. So now I will be like more dived into the games of basketball now, and just seeing that how that works out and stuff. So Russian, there is a threat to it.
You kind of knew for the last 30 or 40 years has kind of been thrown out the window. So it's a pretty different game when I watch
Yeah.
NBA now, because there's like everyone's just bombing it from three.
Hmm.
There's no resistance when somebody goes to the rim. There is some, but it's
Yeah.
just not the same.
No, yeah. No.
Just like Sensei says, it's
Yeah.
positionless basketball,
It really
right?
is. It really is. And like you said, mids are not people are not taking mid shots anymore, right? It's like threes or like for the most part threes and layups and such. It is what it is. It
It
is
ain't
what
the
it
game
is.
I grew up with.
I'm just trying to at this point I'm just trying to enjoy it because football is done. Football has broken my heart again. Um, I was talking to my friend who's a Lions fan. He was just going through all his emotions and denials. I'm like, Chance, we go through this every year as long as it's not the Chiefs. As long as it's not the Chiefs. I'm like, I know, man, but what do you want me to do? Your team like choked against the Niners. I was rooting for your team, man. I was rooting for Detroit because they had the best, I think, between the two teams, they had the best chance to keep up with points and win it. But oh man, just every year it's starting to get exhausting. I told him too. For me, like it's starting to get exhausting seeing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl every year. Um, but it is what it is, man. Unfortunately, everybody else suck. Unfortunately, everybody else sucks. Oh man, Oh man, it's just giving me a headache right now thinking about it. I'm a big football fan too, and it just I guess I'm looking forward to football. When I'm looking forward to football, is just seeing what my Commanders does. Right, I could care less what happens. I guess that season. I just want to see if we are going to pick the right QB. He's still sold on Caleb Williams. I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I am not sold on Caleb Williams. I'm not. I almost feel like it's going to be Drake Mays or Jaden Daniels. You know what I mean?
Is Khalil Williams coming out? Is it this year or next year?
Yeah, it's this year. It's this year. But he's listed at 6'1". But my issue with Khalil Williams, he plays without the the he plays without the structure of the game, of the position, right? And he does that very, very well. But sometimes there's guys that when they do that really well, but they can't do the simpler things, right? Like stay in the pocket, that type of stuff, and that scares me. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to translate to the NFL. Like I'm almost feel more inclined. I'd rather take the prototype quarterback in Drake May, 6'3" or 4", 220 pounds, big arm, and see how that works versus Khalil Williams. But people keep saying he's the guy, which kind of makes me wonder that he's not the guy. You know how that normally works.
It's so hard to tell nowadays,
yeah.
in my opinion, just because these guys are just young, right? They're raw prospects. They have physical gifts. You haven't seen a whole lot of them, playing.
Yeah, for sure.
You just don't know who's going to develop, who's going to turn into the quarterback. And oftentimes, it's not even the top prospects anymore, as we've seen, right?
Space. I don't know either, my guy. He was talking about college. Go ahead.
I haven't kept track of college football for a while. No idea.
Bo Nix is projected to go 20 to the Steelers, better value. No, I totally agree, Sensei. I think this is how I kind of go with it right now. If let's say they for some reason that we don't trade up to pick up Khalil Williams for a whole bunch of first rounders, I'll be happy with that. I just say we stay in the position of number 2 and see what we get. That's just me personally, because then that way you can't go wrong, right? If you missed on Drake Mays or Jaden Daniels, no one's going to hate you for it. You just picked on the spot that you were at. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's such a higher risk to go up and give 2 first-round picks and a whole bunch of capital, whatever it might be, to go pick up a guy that you just don't know. Like technically, like you said, Aaron, you don't know the top 5 quarterbacks, who they're going to be. You know what I mean? So why?
Honestly, the Raiders jump the gun and pick a quarterback.
Yeah, you think someone's going to trade up to pick up Khalil Williams at number 1?
You usually have to trade so much to get to number 1.
I just don't. It's too much.
I don't think it's never worth it, but you never know what team is dumb enough to do it, and teams have done it fast, right?
Like for me, you're right, Aaron. People have done it fast. Yeah.
So yes, I guess that's my answer.
But am I right? Here's my thing though, Aaron. Let's say that the capital is the same that they want, that the King's ransom, right? 2 first-round picks, a third, fourth, or something, right?
It's usually more than that. It's usually like 3 or 4 first-round picks.
Yeah. So let's say this example, right? That they want that from the Washington's what's her name again? Commanders. I almost said Skid.
The commies,
the commies, right? But let's say that's just too much. Then somebody goes from the 10th round. Let's say it's the Steelers are in the 10th or 12th. I don't know where they're at. But they give up the 2 or 3, and they give that up to go to number 1. I think that's that's a big move for them. But why would we, being the number 2 pick, have to give up so much, the same amount, just to go to number 1? You know what I mean? I just don't see it. Like, why would we're idiots though? Commanders are kind of dumb, but I mean, this is the new regime, so maybe we're not that dumb and we should stay at number 2. Just stay at
There's a really old chart that would show the draft value and the rough trading value for all the picks.
Yeah.
Like the 1 through the 7th round, right? And it's outdated. I don't know if there's an updated one, but like the number 1 pick is worth like 5,000 points, and the number 2 pick is like worth 2,000 or something on this chart.
Yeah.
So usually you have to give up just a stupid number of picks, because usually the expectation is if you're trading up to number 1, that would make your team better, which would mean you're going to end up with a mid to late first round pick.
Right.
So you have to give up multiple first round picks.
Oh, I see your logic on that. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Because if you give up a lot of a King ransom, you're going to probably be bad for the next. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you're kind of seeing it with the Panthers at the moment, right? They gave up a lot. and they're in
Well, that's the
situation-
problem. Is the bad teams have
Yeah.
all the draft picks and then no players to surround. So when they trade up to get like number 1,
Yeah.
it's just like it's like a wasted pick, right? Because they
It's
have
like
no
a
talent for their
wasted pick.
teams.
It's a
It's like a
wasted
death
pick.
loop.
Absolutely. Like the only thing we know surefire is Marvis Harrison Jr. is a beast. He's a surefire
Pretty
thing.
ridiculous.
He is a surefire thing. So maybe we pick up Marvis Harris or Sam Howell. and try just to kind of wing it until we get that quarterback we really do want, right? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the direction we go. I could see that. I actually could see that happening. I could
like the forces of evil teaming up here if the Warriors are in talks for LeBron.
and yeah, that's true. That's I don't want to see that.
Oh my goodness.
But you know what? It could happen because I know Steph and LeBron, they do have a lot of respect for each other. I know they battled each other for the longest time, but I could actually see them wanting to play with each other at least for a couple of seasons towards the end of their career or something. You know what I mean? Why not at this point? I don't know. Panthers players they get for McCaffrey is now laughable. Yeah, but I mean, guess what? Everybody hasn't won a ring.
Nobody got a ring,
right? Am I right? See, it would have been different if he won a ring, but dear gosh, like
yeah, the Panthers GM is a complete. I'm not going to use any bad words. Let's just say he's a complete hack, right?
Isn't the Panthers? Who is it? Because I know that there's a Panther owner that is like South Korean, right?
I forgot who their GM is, but he made a lot of dumb moves. I'll put it that way.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the GM, but I think that that's the Bills. I'm sorry, the Bills is if I'm not mistaken, the Bills is a South Korean owned like the person's South Korean that owns the team or something like that. It's a lady, a very rich person. But yeah, no, it's crazy. That's what I'm actually more interested in because at this point, I'm thinking the Chiefs are going to win every year until someone tells me different.
I think the NFL's competitive enough where the Chiefs have a chance to lose at least at some point in the playoffs. So usually it's tough to repeat, but somehow they did.
We said this 2 years ago or a year ago.
I said this last year.
And don't do it, Aaron. Don't poke the bear. Don't do it.
Clearly, I'm wrong, and the NFL wants to change this.
Dear gosh, don't do please. They're gonna win it, guys.
Enough parity where a team should, like the Eagles, man. What the heck happened to the Eagles?
It's the offensive coaches, my guy. Like most of them lost their offensive coaches, and you saw what happened. I think
since they dropped the link.
I don't. It was funny because we were just supposed to rip, but we just started talking about everything else.
Say here because Sensei needs to weigh on the important issues here. Hold on, give me a second here.
Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, guys.
For a little bit, yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit, and then I'm not sure how long we're gonna go.
This was like an impromptu because of
Aaron's gonna rip a box and then go and eat dinner and stuff. But.
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't ate yet. My wife is cooking. I smell meat.
I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner yet, but for a little while.
Did you eat all your ribs? Did you eat all your ribs?
Oh no, maybe that's gonna be dinner.
Hey, there we go. Oh man.
What's up, Will? How you doing?
Oh, Will, my guy.
What's up?
This is not This is not Tuesday. This ain't Friday. What are you guys doing?
No.
Go to sleep, Will. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
What's your bedtime, Will?
What time is my bedtime? 3 a.m.
This guy doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. Man, I don't know. I'm too tired. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you both do it. Hopefully your job is not stressful, which it probably is regardless.
Oh, it's always
Add another person to the panel. What's up, Casey? How you doing, Casey?
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to try this without Bluetooth and see if there's less of a lag.
Oh, dude.
Heck yeah. If you got cable, you're good to go, man.
I knows it already. It's no lag.
Apparently, me and Chance
Okay,
stirred up
okay,
enough
cool.
of a controversy to have everybody hop on and
Oh,
tell us
What the
what's up.
heck
So
does
there's
Sensei
Sensei as
doing
well.
on Thursday?
What is going on?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, you
Wow,
guys?
everybody jumped in.
Yeah,
Look at this.
everybody.
We got a
Me
party
and
now.
Chance pissed everyone off. They're like, you know what?
Yo,
we need to end
hey,
this nonsense here.
hey. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
See you in an hour.
Good night, Will.
Good night, Will.
Sweet dreams, Will.
Oh man.
I got nothing to add to the football conversation.
No, but let me ask. No, but I do want to ask your opinion. Both you and Case. Both you and Case. Like, who do you have as the quarterbacks? Like, which direction should my team as Commanders do? Like, if it was your team.
Well, let the Bears make the mistake and pick Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
And feel good about that.
Yeah, and
Do
you know
they
what?
have the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So
Okay. So and
everybody's
I know
enamored
nothing like
with Caleb Williams. They think he's the next coming of Patrick Mahomes, which I think is an absolute joke.
Yeah.
He's got tiny hands. He's too short. Let them make the mistake.
How do you know
All
he
right.
has tiny hands, Sensei?
The
Combine.
scouting. Well, they haven't done the combine yet, but
They do measure all this stuff beforehand.
yeah, I think it's probably going back to his high school scouting report or whatever.
You need
But
at least.
I heard somebody talking about that he had tiny hands,
You need at
which
least,
makes sense because he's short.
That's true. That's true. You need at least about 10 inches or like 9 something.
She said.
I mean, just think about where he's going to play. He's going to be playing in Chicago.
Yeah.
Do you really want a guy with tiny hands playing in cold weather?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
so. What's tiny? Is he like 5'10"?
I think he's like 6'1" or
He's
something.
6'1".
But
He's 6'1".
yeah, I mean, you know, you're standing behind an offensive line of a bunch of guys that are like 6'8".
Yeah, 6'1" is small for a quarterback.
It's too small.
Yeah. The only guy.
It's too small. There are exceptions. Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, and you know there are exceptions.
Kyler Murray, but
Well, I think Purdy's 6'1", yeah.
Yeah, Purdy 6'1". I'm sorry, Bryce Young.
But they also used the last pick in the draft on Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Bryce Young is
not the
6'1".
first overall pick.
Yeah, Bryce Young 6'1" as well. He might be shorter technically.
Look, I'm not saying Caleb Williams isn't draftable. I'm saying that if you have the first overall pick, you don't pick him.
Yeah,
there's too much of a risk.
There's too much of a risk. I want Drake.
Way too much of a risk. In fact, I wouldn't use more than a 3rd or 4th round pick on him.
Yeah. I want Drake Mays. Jaden Daniels is kind of raw, but he does have to.
Who do you like over Mays or Daniels?
I like Mays. I like the traditional.
I think I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and if he doesn't do well, he doesn't do well. You know, we picked him at number 2, and we tried, right?
But you can't miss with the second pick. You cannot miss with the second pick.
Do we pick
not when you have Marvin Harrison?
That's what I'm saying. Do we just pick him instead?
No, because Sam Howell's awful. you got to take a shot at the quarterback and get it right.
You didn't even beat around the bush. You're just like, man, he's shit, dude. Like, this don't even do it. But I know a lot. Here's the thing, and I think this is wrong, right? A lot of people are like, well, they have Sam Howell, and guess where Sam Howell came from and Drake Mays came from, right? The same school. But the reason why Drake Mays went there wasn't because he wasn't talented. His family and his father went to that school. It's not like there was not people asking him to go to other schools, but he did it to be closer to his family. That was the only reason why he went there.
Let me ask you a couple other things. All right, a couple things that make a quarterback successful. All right, we'll start with the offensive line.
Yeah.
What do you think of the offensive line?
It's mediocre.
Okay.
It's decent, but I know that at least with Sam Howell, he was holding on to the ball too damn long.
Well, yeah. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
So you need to solidify that offensive line.
Yeah.
Keep him off his butt.
Yep.
Next thing, receivers. Now you got Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Who else?
I do like Oh my gosh.
We're a cat stream now too, by the way.
There's some good ones, man. There's two, like we have Curtis Samuel, right? He's
Yeah.
not horrible, but he could catch. He's good.
No, he was good in Carolina.
And there was that the other oh my god, Diami Brown. He was a stud. He was a stud last year.
Yeah.
Diami Brown and Diami Brown. Diami Brown and Terry McLaurin. Like they're the guys.
What wasn't there a first round pick they used a couple years ago on a receiver?
I don't know, but I think that guy's good too. I just can't. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. I don't know why I don't. Because I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a good receiver if the guy can't throw you the damn ball.
Right.
That's the reason why I'm like I can't remember his name because he didn't get a lot of catches because of that very reason. Let me see the roster. Give me one moment. Let me see. But it's let me see wide receivers.
I mean, I'm looking Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson.
Jahan Dotson.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, it was Jahan Dotson. He's a stud too. Diami Brown, Jahan Dotson, Terry McLaurin are studs.
Curtis Samuel looks like Jamison Crowder.
Yeah, he's like your good go to receiver here and there, third receiver.
Yeah, I mean Dotson was a first round pick if I remember right.
Yeah,
first round pick 16 and 22.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. He's a good player. He's a very good player.
So I mean, you've got decent receivers.
Yeah,
Dotson with a good quarterback would look a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
So
would you guys be surprised if there was the exact same Super Bowl next year?
No.
No.
I mean, I picked the Chiefs at the beginning of the year, and then halfway through, I bought into the Purdy hype.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I apologize.
I ended up switching my pick, and both the teams that I picked throughout the year made the Super Bowl. I mean, they just looked like the two best teams.
But honestly, it's only because I thought the dang Bills was going to take care of business, and the same thing with Ravens. I thought they were going to
see. Last year, I picked the Bills, but there's too many chemistry issues going on with that team.
They disappointed me. I was even honestly, since I was rooting for your team, man, too. I was rooting for every team besides the Chiefs. I'll be honest right now. I didn't care what team it was, and no offense to any Chiefs fans. It was just I am tired of seeing the same team make it at this point. That's all.
Oh, good night, Maiden. I don't know how old
kind of
that is.
some ASMR for you guys.
Yeah. What was that case?
I said, is this like kitty ASMR? Like on my end?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, totally. Now we're a cat stream too.
You know how much subs you get from cat streams?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh yeah, I post the most ever stuff I've ever got from posting is from my cat is named Goose. From him like playing fetch and yeah.
See, we're doing it wrong, guys. What we got to do is buy a cat and just put like a little play area and just have it live, and then people just come in, watch it, like, play around.
No, you get a pet vlogs. Get it right.
You fall asleep. No one's gonna watch. Wait, maybe somebody will.
Oh wow!
Vlogs.
All right. Will, you're coming over my house. You can be my pet. How's about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Live streaming.
But not just. Yeah,
See, this is just trolling the Panthers for trading the first overall pick. That's all this is.
I feel bad.
And the Lions.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah, true. I mean, I feel bad for Panther fans, but I don't know that many Panther fans. I know maybe like
I don't care.
one or two.
Did you guys see the picture of Eminem flipping off the Niners crowd when he was at the game?
Did, and I'm happy
that doesn't
he did.
surprise anybody.
Yeah, he did that, and then they started losing, and then his face changed completely.
Yeah. That's so great.
Karma.
I'm pretty corny these days, so whatever.
Aaron, I didn't even see what you guys hit from Series 1. I missed it all. I'm so mad.
Yeah, don't bother.
Yeah, don't do it.
They hit a Bat Boy relic.
Oh my God!
Yankees rookie.
Yeah, he pulled an Aaron Judge autograph, but I didn't.
He still tried to buy me. You see that?
I killed him if he did. What about? Oh, it's a cat. Hi.
Hi, cat. It's like, man, get that camera on my face.
Look, Will, until you make better
He really
videos
doesn't
like
care.
Casey's
Look,
cat,
look.
you can't be the pet
Yeah, my
featured
video
pet on the
sucks.
stream.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. My videos suck. Please do.
Oh man, Will.
Well,
W Vogs equals ratings.
yeah, I got
Look,
you on
can
full
Casey's cat
notification.
do Vogs ticks? No. So you've got that. You still got that, Will.
I got you on full notification.
I
On your
appreciate that. My next video will be on Friday, though.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
I'm dropping an early Saturday relaxing stream.
Okay,
I know. I
okay.
saw that.
I was gonna
saw
do it
that.
tonight. But I don't know what happened with Tim's stream. He usually streams tonight, so I held
yeah,
off.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually saw he did one of those community feeds and said, "I'm not doing a show tonight. It is Valentine's Day."
Oh, I got him. Good for him. Good for him.
Well, I would have dropped it then. I don't like doing 2 videos on Saturday.
So are you guys big movie?
What was that?
You guys big movie buff?
Kind of, not really.
I haven't really been into movies for the last 20 years or so.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I like a good movie.
So you know who Cronenberg is, yeah?
Yeah, I've heard the name.
So I watched the strangest movie I think I've ever seen the other day, called Naked Lunch.
I've heard of that.
Naked Lunch?
The strangest
Naked
movie ever
Lunch
is Waking Life, though.
But Naked Lunch is it's from a William S. Burroughs novel called Inner Zone. I don't know if you guys, but
I don't recall.
yeah,
Sorry, man.
The typewriter turns into a bug. Yeah, it's really, really, really strange. Even for the 80s, like it's strange.
Wow,
that sounds like something.
All right, go ahead and flip the camera real quick. Strangest movie ever.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
Human Centipede. Boom, done. Game
Okay,
over.
yeah, that's horrible.
That's the most disturbing movie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That is disturbing. This movie right here, Waking Life.
Never heard.
Waking Life.
This is the craziest movie I think I've ever seen.
No, I think I've seen it.
This is by Richard Linklater. He's the guy that did Boyhood recently. That really long movie that chronicles the kids.
It's all in animation, right?
Growing up. Yeah, well, this is actually filmed, and then different artists draw over the film itself. So,
I've seen this. I worked at a video store. Like, when did this come out? Like 2000?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, I worked at a video store in 2002. So I've watched everything. I've seen this. Yeah.
2000. This is 2002. So yeah, interesting movie. It's got Ethan Hawke in it and Julie Delpy, and the director of this originally did Dazed and Confused. That's what put him on the map.
Okay.
And
you know what?
This actually has Wiley Wiggins in it, who was in Dazed and Confused. He was the young kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's him right there.
You know what?
But yeah,
you know
this
what?
This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Have you guys ever watched the movie and then like wanted to destroy the movie after you've watched it?
Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids.
You know what's a weird movie? You know what's I heard is a really weird movie? It's called Cruel World. I think it's Brad Pitt, if I'm not wrong. Cruel World.
I think it's Cool World, and it was an animated
Cool
movie.
World. Yeah, I heard it's really weird.
It's like late 80s. It's not horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a bad movie in ages. I did report a lot of good movies.
If you go on IMDb, they have like the worst movies ever list or something like that. And a couple years back, I started going like from the worst. I watched some really bad movies.
I love bad movies, so I totally get where you're coming from. You'll find some gems, that's for sure.
Yeah, Birdemic.
I think I might have seen bits and pieces.
Birdemic. That one is awful, and I think there's like 3 of them.
You know what was a weird movie? Is it was a book, but the series of misfortunate events, Lemony Snicket, that movie was awful.
Okay, so the movie I wanted to break after I watched it was called Alpha Dog. And Justin Timberlake, it's one of his first movies, and he's really good in it, but it's just a fucked up story.
Interesting.
Wait.
I think the only movie I've seen that Justin Timberlake was in that was even remotely good. What was that movie?
Well, he was in
like
The Social
something
Network.
or other.
Yeah, I know.
Out of time, or I don't even know what it's called, but
Out
like
of time,
I guess you have like a
something
certain
like that.
amount of time, and if the time ticks down, you die.
I know
In Time,
exactly
I think it's
what
called
you're
In Time.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That was the only one that I think that he's been in that I enjoyed.
There's so many movies that I recorded on my TV. Oh, go ahead, Casey.
He was in The Social Network, and he played
That was a great movie.
The Social Network wasn't bad. Yeah.
he played the
But I
dude
hate
that
Facebook.
was the fucking
LimeWire.
no, not Livewire. It was what was where you could steal music?
It was yellow.
Napster.
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 Napster. Yeah, it was the Napster guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was really good.
Yeah, I remember
the
LimeWire
Social
too,
Network
though.
wasn't
I do
bad.
remember LimeWire.
Bear Share.
Yeah, I remember Kazaa, LimeWire,
Well,
and Napster.
and he's great on SNL.
We're showing our age.
He's a
It's
poor
not
college
good.
student, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Showing
Well,
our
he's
age.
great on SNL every time, right? And with Jimmy Fallon, like anything they do
the
is always.
Best Friends.
But you know, everybody wasted their time those 3 or 4 years. Everybody was downloading stuff because now everything's like free and easily available.
Oh yeah. Well, not
it takes
really
up
though,
no
because
space either.
a lot of stuff I downloaded is stuff that was like stuff that I could never find, like Jimi Hendrix, like bootlegs, and
Well, yeah,
you know.
stuff like that. Yeah, but even then, you can find that stuff on like YouTube now.
Yeah, some of it.
I've got a good hard drive full of stuff that I probably can't find anymore on the internet. It's been lost.
Well, yeah, it's why I collect VHS, is because I come across VHS movies all the time that there's nothing online. I come across a movie the other day called The Hunger with David Bowie as a kind of like a Renfield character.
Interesting. I was
Another bad movie, Troll 2. It's called Troll.
Oh no, but Troll 2
and they're
is
not
like
even
good bad, yeah?
trolls. There's not a single troll in the movie, and it's called Troll 2.
Yeah.
So
that sounds terrible.
I know this isn't a movie, but did you guys hear that? I know you all are older than me. Do you guys remember?
How old are you?
I'm not gonna say. I'm just not gonna say
Okay.
because I really don't like talking about how old I am.
Less than 40?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But there was this game in the 2000s called the Backyard Sports Series. Jason Kelsey wants to buy the license back for that. Those computer games.
Bring back Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. That's all I care about in life.
There's so many good movies I've recorded on TV. I recorded like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've recorded Pride of the Yankees. I've recorded a bunch of classic old movies. I love old movies.
Guys, I do have to jump off. Gotta get something to eat. But I'll be on the chat, okay? Just a heads up.
Sounds good, Chad.
Right,
thanks for hanging
yeah,
out.
man. That was fun.
Yep,
Aaron,
that was fun.
Go for a little while more?
Chance, you get my email?
Gotta shut it down pretty soon.
All right, y'all. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, can't stay on too late. I mean, I was only gonna go a little while. It's just an impromptu for Tops, and then just hanging out. But we'll do it on Friday for sure. So we can hang out.
All right, Chance. Well, I emailed you under Space Case, so
Chance already left.
Hey, Swag.
Hey, up, Swag.
Okay.
Happy Hump Day, by the way.
Yeah, how is that camel not fired? By the way, that camel's not a worker, dude. Guy's the laziest worker I've seen.
Your cat is hilarious. Just chilling there.
He's a lap boy. I've never had more of a lap boy than him. But he gets watch. I'll try to pet him, and he gets mad.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That's like,
I'm all, dude. You're in my lap, right? It's hilarious. And then tail, whap,
So,
Be like
whap,
that.
wow.
whap. He's a good boy though. This is the cat that plays fetch.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
So I don't. The one day he just he walked up and he had like a bread tie in his mouth and he dropped it, like just one bread tie, and he dropped it at my ankle and kind of looked at me like, "Hey." So I tied it into a hoop and I threw it down the hall and he chased it and he brought it back.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Your cat's
Man, there's like a
dog.
cat community out here, so you should post videos on that. I bet you they'll probably get it.
There's a video of me first figuring this out, and you can hear it in my voice. I'm like, look at this cat. He fucking plays fetch. You know, like. But yeah, this Goose.
Nice to meet you, Goose.
Goose, don't kill me, please.
Oh, he scratches the shit out of me. Yeah, especially if you start moving shit around. Cats don't like when you move shit around.
No, they don't.
I don't even know how a cat's brain works. It's like I don't know what they're.
Well, I don't either, and I've had a bunch of them.
Dude, I want to know what. No, you know what brain? I want to know how it works as Psyduck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I don't think Psyduck's brain works. It's kind of like his thing, right? So,
dude, that video I heard, I'm still thinking of the question mark video. The pointless conversation. It's so stupid. Dude, how about that video I sent you the other day? You're like, oh my god, I know what this is from.
Did you guys see that? I watched this video the other day that was one of the craziest things I've seen in a long time, that Da Vinci painted another Mona Lisa like 10 years after.
Yeah, he did.
She looks much younger, but it's basically the exact same painting. There's different background, but it's.
I've seen the Mona Lisa.
That's
in
not
person.
surprising.
I've seen the Mona Lisa in person because I lived in Europe. Picture's really small.
That's crazy.
People think it's huge. It's small.
No, it's tiny.
Well, I've seen a Da Vinci that's double-sided in the Smithsonian, where they like have a pillar, and on one side, and it's like he painted on the beautiful girl that's just so intricate. You can see like a horse and a mule in the back, and then on the back there's a bunch of vines and shit. Yeah.
There's a Da Vinci card from 1899 by a company called Stolwerk that is considered the Honus Wagner of non-sport cards. That thing goes for thousands of dollars.
I'm gonna have to look that up now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that
no,
card.
they also have like Titian and Raphael and a couple others in that set.
Okay.
If you guys been to the Smithsonian in DC? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, so when you go to the Dutch painters, they were like the ultimate masters, like the people in like the 1500s. But they grew up doing that since the time they were like 4 years old. They would identify it like a Jedi, you know?
Oh, dude, that's all.
Yeah, Johannes Vermeer is probably my favorite.
That's like all young people. Sensei has a set. What is it called? Young.
Well, I think they said Picasso's dad stopped painting when Picasso was 5.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's just what their trade, right? Where they learn how to paint from a young age, and then they become masters, and then they like almost.
Oh yeah,
that skill.
Well, the ones that stand out created their own style. They're like nothing else. You look at Van Gogh. You look at Picasso.
Picasso with Cubism.
Yeah. Or even like pointillism.
Yeah, and you look at. Sorry.
it's like completely unique, and then like you have the originators, and then you have everybody else that's a follower of,
and
they don't stand out the same way.
Well, how about Basquiat then? Yeah.
Well, Basquiat was incredibly unique. By the way, if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It's freaking amazing.
No, I've seen it with David Bowie as Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Like I said, I worked in a video store.
I've actually got that on DVD.
What's it called? Yeah, you look at the young inventors. You have freaking and like smart people when they were young at age. Mozart was a young composer. He was like 5 when he first started.
That's a great movie too. Yeah,
fantastic.
Amadeus.
Prodigy.
Oh yeah, I got that on DVD too.
I recently watched that. That's a great movie.
When he corrects Salieri, like Salieri.
Yeah.
And he goes,
got all these
that doesn't really work, does it? How about this?
Dude, I believe that Salieri actually killed him. I bet he did.
He might have poisoned him and then just milked all those writings out of him.
You want to know how different things are? You want to know how different things are? When Amadeus came out, I think it came out in '85. They showed that to me in elementary school. I saw that in my music class in elementary school.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
The first scene of the movie is Salieri slashing his throat.
Yeah.
And they're showing that to me in elementary school.
How about this? They showed us the Challenger exploding, and
I watched that too. Grade. I remember. Yeah, I saw that.
And send us all home from school afterwards.
Yeah, I remember that. That's vivid in my mind.
That was traumatizing.
Sensei, do you think Salieri killed Mozart?
No.
I think he was his idol. I think Salieri, Mozart was his idol.
Salieri was obsessed with Mozart.
Yeah.
I don't
think
what he couldn't
what
do
you see in the movies, you can't necessarily always believe, right? It's drama.
Oh yeah, that's Hollywood for sure.
But that was well cast. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, they won a bunch of Academy Awards.
Yeah. And they really captured that era too. Who was the king? The king was a dude that was in Beetlejuice, wasn't it? That was
Jeffrey something or other.
He wasn't the guy in Beetlejuice, the dad?
Yeah. Oh, Alec Baldwin?
No, the guy that was like the king or whatever.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey something. Was he the guy in I don't even think. Hold on.
He's in Beetlejuice. He's the dad in Beetlejuice. He's Winona Ryder's dad.
Yeah, Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones.
The guy in what is that movie?
Well, and the dude played Salieri is like a career character actor, right?
F. Murray Abraham. Yeah. Yeah. And this Tom Hulce guy was Mozart.
Did you guys hear that Tom Cruise is rumored to be in Tarantino's last film?
Tarantino's ending? Wow.
Yeah, he's only doing 10 films, he said. So the last film, it's called The Critic.
Everything's been downhill since Pulp Fiction, so.
I don't think so. I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his best film.
The way they completely disrespected Bruce Lee in that movie, I can't even watch it.
Django Unchained.
I can't even watch it, man.
There's a lot of truth behind that he was kind of an asshole to like stunt doubles and would beat them up, like actually hit them when he's supposed to not hit them. So there's truth behind that. I don't think Tarantino would put that in there if he hadn't researched.
I don't know.
He actually talked about the fact that people didn't want to work with Bruce Lee because he was notorious for actually beating them up.
Bruce Lee was.
I think there were other reasons they didn't want to work with him.
Well,
Django Unchained was a good movie.
It's also in this movie Sharon Tate lives, so it's also kind of a.
What did you say, Aaron?
Not mine. Not necessarily my favorite. I like his other older stuff. I like Jackie Brown. That's my favorite.
Jackie
one.
Brown was all right. I saw that in the
Jackie
theater.
Brown's the only movie he didn't write the original for. That's based off an Elmore Leonard novel
Reservoir
called
Dogs.
Rum Punch.
I can't watch Reservoir Dogs anymore. It's
aged poorly.
too over the top.
The one that I really can't stand is Death Proof.
Never seen it.
Death Proof
we'll just
like
won't.
his they're doing like the pulp style, right? Because there was like a whole bunch of.
It was Grindhouse. It was
Grindhouse. That's what it was.
Him and more successful movies have been made from the trailers, the fake trailers.
Oh, dude, those are hilarious. Yeah, they got what's that dude? You got Danny Trejo to do that one movie.
Machete.
Yeah, Machete. Yeah. Machete.
And then Thanksgiving finally just came out. Eli Roth's film that he did that trailer for, like what, 15 whatever years ago, and that movie just slayed last year, right?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I like
Danny Trejo signs through the mail.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's awesome. I like Trejo.
Yeah.
Trejo's funny.
He's got an interesting story from
but
prison
besides
to
that,
Hollywood.
I think Hateful Eight is the worst movie Tarantino did. Besides
The Hateful Eight, yeah, I've seen that.
That was underwhelming.
Django Unchained was too over the top. Hateful Eight.
I like Django, and I really like Inglourious would be like number 3 for me. It would be Pulp Fiction and Once Upon a Time kind of inhabit number 1. That could be like different.
Cody, did you like Inglourious?
Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah,
never seen it.
Tarantino.
Never seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not a big fan of Tarantino.
It's like a Dirty Dozen movie.
No.
Yeah. Kill Bill wasn't bad. I like
all his movies. I mean, but you have to. It's a little campy, right? A lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
You have to get all the inside jokes.
I'll give you this. He is unique. I don't think there's anybody else like him. But it's.
I really don't think he's campy. I think that he's bringing back different things from different eras of movies, and he's kind of like a sampler. He's kind of like a Grandmaster Flash or something,
He does that. He does that, but I think he takes a lot of things to the extreme. And
for sure.
That's what turns me off, is that it's too over the top.
Yeah, it's not subtle because he takes
it's not subtle at all.
But then it's like in your face to where, hey, look, this is from this era.
Yes.
This is, I don't mind it because it makes his films very unique.
Did everybody here see Once Upon a Time?
No.
Yeah.
I won't watch it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
what I'm just curious, like, what are your like give me like top 3 movies, like the go-to movies you have.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that they would.
Some you could pop on that you've seen 100 times, but you still can watch it.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is up there.
That's the first one that popped in
right off the top of my head. I could say Indiana Jones, like Temple, like or the first Indiana Jones. I could pop on right now, and I'd be perfectly fine watching it. Yeah, you ever seen the movie Inner Space?
I love that movie.
In the theater.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I could throw that on, and I'd be perfectly happy. There's movies like that where, like Forrest Gump, I could throw on right now and throw in the background.
That's a good one. I saw that in the theater too.
That's a great one. Yeah.
You know what I really
depends
like
on the genre.
Have you guys?
A movie that doesn't hold up, but I'll still throw it on anytime I'm bored is Rad.
What's that?
1986 Rad. It was a BMX bike movie.
Okay, yeah.
That was like one of the best rentals in my area. I must have rented that like 7 times.
You know what movie I really like is, have you guys seen The Departed?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I can watch. Departed or Goodfellas. Once you said Departed, Goodfellas came on.
Goodfellas is a good one. Yep.
Instantly. Here, so
Casino,
I started collecting VHS.
I like Casino.
I started collecting.
I can't even see what movies.
I watch Bloodsport like over and over again.
I like.
I have Bloodsport.
Inside jokes.
I found my buddy got
Christine's a good movie.
Can you? Yeah.
I used to be nicknamed Chong Lee because I have
Blood Simple. You guys know this?
Yeah.
Tony
Bolo, man, that dude. Ooh.
Yeah,
Tony,
Chong Lee.
You guys ever seen Blood Simple?
No.
No. Tony, do you like?
It's the first Coen Brothers film. Blood Simple is the first Coen Brothers film. It's really good.
Oh, Groundhog Day. That's
Field of Dreams is fantastic.
So how about this? How about this? The other day, I found Rocky IV and brought it home and watched it, and that was the day that Carl Weathers was dying, and so I got to see Carl Weathers die twice.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's crazy.
So here,
I like the tribute they did at the Kick of Destiny commercial.
Oh yeah, the original
for the Super Bowl. There's some good stuff in there. Blade Runner, Fletch, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Jeffrey Jones is in that too.
Oh, Bronx Tale is good too. I like that
Bronx Tale. Oh, I
so
love
here's what
Tale.
I started with.
Now you
Blazing Saddles, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Did you guys like the movie
Halloween? He's got House. Wow. Jaws.
Wow, you've got like my tape collection from like the early 2000s.
That's all like horrors.
These are all like
Silence of the Lambs, The Omen, Night of the Living Dead, Urban
Alien?
Legend.
Oh man, this is awesome.
Oh, The Birds. There you go, Alfred
Final
Hitchcock.
Destination.
Now, The Birds 2 Land's End. That is one of the worst movies ever made.
All right.
Final Destination. I stopped watching those. It's the same movie over
So
and
this
over
is that
again.
movie I was telling you guys about.
What is that?
Naked Lunch. Oh, sorry. I should have did this.
So,
lacking.
Oh yeah.
What was the movie? The Bronx. What was it called?
A Bronx Tale.
The Bronx. That's a great. It's the only film Robert De Niro ever directed.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the movie with a young Heath Ledger, A Knight's Tale?
Yeah. Not a good movie.
Oh, Slapshot. You have a VHS for that. That's a classic.
The most
Slapshot,
traumatizing movie of our childhood.
Movie. The
most traumatizing
movie.
The original.
Oh yeah. Watching
childhood.
Optimus Prime die in the movie theater crushed me. It did. It crushed the little person in me, man. I'm telling you. And you know the sad thing is they only put that movie out to sell more toys. They basically put that movie out to kill the entire original cast and to create new toys because the franchise was getting stagnant. Is what they thought. And it got so much backlash that they had to bring Prime back.
Yeah, Peter Cullen is an amazing voice
Truman
actor.
Show.
Strange Days.
You know what movie?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
You know what movie my dad likes, and he's like,
Mask
So
of
I
the
went a
Red
little
Death.
crazy. Yeah?
Wow.
Hey, Tony, you still need to find, and I hope you can
There's
find the
these
one.
too.
I know.
Yeah.
The Blue Max. You need to find the Blue Max, dude. It's so good. George Papard. Oh, it's perfect. It's up your alley, dude.
I don't watch a lot of movies anymore.
I don't watch a whole lot of movies either.
Most of the stuff that I like, came out in 70s, 80s, and 90s.
I watch a lot of historical movies as well. Like I like.
These days I watch documentaries.
The old movies.
VHS looks so amazing on this thing. Yes.
Oh yeah, dude! You even got the built-in. You could probably plug in a Nintendo 64 in that thing. That's the kind of TV we used to play on all day.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, $5 at Goodwill. My best purchase at Goodwill ever.
Awesome.
What's it called? Aaron, you said you like historic movies. Do you like Ben-Hur?
Not like that. I mean, I'll watch like Braveheart or something like that. Gladiator.
Braveheart's all right.
Stuff that is rooted in history, but has a little bit of a flair to it, right? There's some good historical war movies I enjoy as well. Like if you've ever seen
like A Bridge Too Far is pretty darn good.
If
you want a bad movie that you can find on YouTube, not even a movie, but if you haven't seen it, you need to watch Hardware Wars.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Hardware Wars was a student film that was made in 1978 before any of the other Star Wars movies came out. And he uses like household appliances or something like that to do the movie.
Awesome. That's creative too, right?
Yeah. It won awards and actually was put out. It's basically filmed like a trailer. It's not an actual movie, but it's like probably like 8 minutes long. And the characters' names are hilarious. It's really great.
I'll go look it up.
Sensei, have you seen A Bridge Too Far? The war movie?
I don't watch a lot of war movies, man. They're depressing.
Yeah,
Bridge over River Kwai?
That's a good movie. But I like Alec Guinness.
Don't whistle. It's a little
sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, but I don't watch a lot of war movies. I've never seen Pearl Harbor. I know how it ends.
I just watched the movie the other day. I just watched it was an independent movie I picked up, and a lot of times if they have like the Cannes Film Festival kind of thing on there, I'll pick them up. And it's called Saints and Soldiers. Really good World War II movie.
I don't like indie movies that much.
The Saint is a good movie with Val Kilmer.
Saints and Soldiers. Yeah.
Is it more? Oh, it's like a World War II like a movie on.
Yeah, it's like the guys got left behind the line, and they have to figure out how to get back to
like Saving Private
whatever.
Kind of like Saving Private Ryan, then.
Never seen that movie either.
Talk about a great fucking cast, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Saving Private Ryan, like the sniper dude.
I haven't seen it. I heard it's an amazing movie.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean,
I watched one scene.
People that were in World War II had to leave the theater because of how accurate it was for Normandy.
I watched one scene of a guy like holding on to his intestines, calling his mom. I said, "Nope, I'm not watching this."
Yeah,
it's pretty brutal.
I can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Have you guys
seen accurate?
I'm sure.
Have you guys seen Born on 4th of July with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
That one's crazy.
No, there's some pretty gnarly war movies. Platoon.
I've seen Platoon.
That's a good movie.
Full Metal Jacket.
I've seen Full Metal Jacket
times.
Aaron, I know Tony and I've talked about it a lot, but have you seen the baseball Ken Burns documentary?
You've asked me this many times. I've said no.
I can't remember.
Yes, of course.
So good.
Actually, I just saw it on sale for the whole thing on VHS for $4, and I went, oh. I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying it now.
One of the first things I saw when I got home was that they are in the process of filming a new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
I thought
they're actually bridging the two movies.
How much would a Bo Jackson autograph cost? and to get like a certified one.
Bo Jackson doesn't sign a lot, but that's a good that's a hard question. I don't know. You'd have to just kind of look.
Comp it, yeah.
Yeah.
Comp it, look for autographs that are certified. Sorry, Chris.
The only famous actor I ever met was I met Joaquin Phoenix when they were doing a movie in Petaluma, and I had no idea who it was because I'd never seen him anything before that.
I was on a boat with Olivia Newton-John, but I never talked to her.
Oh,
yeah, I talked to Joaquin for like 15 minutes or something. He walked up to, it was this big giant, they had changed our whole one street to look like it was the 60s. And there was all like old 60s cars and shit, and they had changed all the storefronts to have like old, brand new looking stuff in it from like the 60s. And yeah, Joaquin Phoenix walked up and opened up this big giant case that's like as big as my bed, and it was just full of cigarettes.
Oh, jeez.
Just took 2 packs out, and like, yeah, they were on a break or something, just shot the shit with me and my cousin that had walked down to check out the movie, like, for being made. Inventing the Abbots. That's the name of the movie.
There's so many movies. I don't think you can watch all the good ones. So
did
that's
anybody
what makes it so hard.
You could never watch every movie of all time.
No.
It'd be impossible.
Did anybody watch the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.?
They weren't good.
Those?
No.
They were.
I've seen them. I don't like them.
I like the young Sherlock Holmes movie that they made in the 80s.
Yeah, you shouldn't make a Sherlock Holmes movie the way they did that, where Sherlock Holmes is breaking stuff down in his head, and all right, well, I can hit him right here, and then break his ankle right here, and then do this and do that, and then all of a sudden he enacts it. I'm like, man, that's
so Sherlock Holmes had bullet time or freaking Matrix powers?
Yeah, apparently he could slow down time in his head, and he's processing all this stuff, and you get to see it on the screen, and then he does it, and it's like, okay, yeah, no thanks. And they tried to make it like a comedy. No, don't make it a comedy. It's Sherlock Holmes.
There's about to be a bunch more. There's about to be a bunch more Sherlock Holmes movies because all of his stories, like the ending stories of like the end of Sherlock Holmes' life, and is all documented in the stories, just came into public domain, like the Mickey Mouse shit. So if someone wanted to do like the whole life of Sherlock Holmes kind of thing, they could do it now.
Yep, they can. Speaking of public domain, several big comic book characters will become public domain at some point in the future. Superman. Batman. Yep, very shortly. I mean, that's why they have so many Conan movies.
What is it, 85 years?
Something like that.
No, it's
yeah, you're talking about like the 1930s. Is it 100 years? I don't think it's
100 years.
I guess maybe it
is.
It's
100 years.
I'm not a lawyer.
Well,
so
if Superman came out in the 30s,
Superman comes up. 27.
1927.
Yep. And then Batman, I think, is 33 or 37. One of the two, right in there.
It's going to be crazy when that stuff goes public domain.
Not really. There's limitations, right? You can only do certain renditions of it.
It has to be something original.
Yes.
Action Comics debuted in 1938.
Okay. So
you can't use any of the new characters.
First appearance was June of 1938, but it was published April 18th, 1938.
Yeah.
So this is 24. So if it's 100 years, you're 14 years away.
Did you guys see John Oliver with Steampunk Willie on what is it, Colbert?
No.
No, I don't watch TV.
Okay, so he brought out like he's basically trolling Disney. He brought out like a life-size like puppet character as, to sit with him during the whole interview. And it was blatantly Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh, okay.
All I watch is probably the Pat McAfee show, and that's it.
You probably watch a ton of sports as well, right?
I don't watch as much sports as I used to.
All right. 3 hours. We made it to
Okay,
3 hours.
so in
So
most
dumb.
countries, the term of protection of copyright expires on the first day of January, 70 years after the death of the latest living author. That's for books.
That's for books, though.
Well, we're talking about comics, so I mean, wouldn't that technically be the first appearance of Superman?
Was Sonny Bono actually, before he died, was the one that lobbied for the copyright to get extended for 30 years. It was 70. It's 100 now.
Let's look up IP law, because I'm bored for a little bit. That will probably
Sonny Bono before he hit the tree.
Sonny Bono. Oh no!
Oh no! Look out for that! Yeah, George of the jungle.
I like that. The George of the Jungle and Jabberjaw were always the theme songs that got stuck in my head.
Jabber, 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 jaw.
Yeah, that one.
Let's see.
And Speed Racer.
I really like the Gummy Bear theme from the 80s. That one would get stuck in my head. That and the Real American Hero theme song.
Oh, the Greatest American Hero. Oh yeah, yeah. But that was like a top song. That actually made the chart.
You know what's stuck in my head always? The song is
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Okay, but okay.
That kind of
Happy Days.
The Happy Days theme song.
No.
No.
There are better.
Okay.
There are better.
That one is still stuck in my head too. Happy Days. Yeah, one's still there.
Copyrights.
Yeah, I don't remember Charles in Charge.
Yeah. You do have to watch out for copyrights.
Yeah, please.
Oh wow! Even if I sort of horribly sing it,
I don't know with YouTube. You're gonna get copyright protection.
You know what? I've seen live streams where they do karaoke on there, and I don't know, maybe I'm not monetized anyways, so whatever. They can 100% of zero is still zero, so they can have. I think anything from that era is 95 years. So,
what did you think?
Pretty ridiculous that you can't even cover, like, sing karaoke. That's crazy. If you sing it too close to what the actual song sings like, you get penalized, or.
Well, the YouTube will pick it up, right? They can analyze it electronically and determine whether using copyrighted beats or songs in the background and whatnot.
So you're saying you have to be a really bad karaoke singer to have a channel?
Well,
you pretty much can't have any of it.
What I know they'll do is, even if they don't take you down, take the video down, they'll put a copyright on there.
Claim on it, yeah.
Yeah, and at the very least, you can't get monetization from that particular video for any, ads or anything that are being shown on it. That would actually go to the rights holders of whatever song or songs are being sung in that video. So,
which is ridiculous because part of it is still your work, right? So unless you're like straight up just copying it, right?
Well, I'm sure if you wanted to send a letter saying, I did a karaoke, this is the video, is it okay if I have it up? And, maybe potentially get them to say, yeah, it's all good.
Well, that's
you have to have
loophole, right?
What the heck?
From weaseling out from paying other folks, right?
What the heck? We're watching ourselves.
Picture in picture, yeah.
I'm scared.
Basically,
it's Umaguma all over again.
How YouTube will weasel out of paying other folks is they'll demonetize you for the first 2 or 3 days when you're going to get the most money, and then they'll monetize your video afterwards, right?
Yep.
So basically, you got paid nothing. Basically, hey,
you
good
win
to see you.
Nothing.
What's up, Sushi the Akita live stream? She's got a cute dog. Stopped in.
Oh, love it.
If
right,
if
y'all.
Casey's got a cool cat, then
Yeah,
Sushi has an awesome dog.
Yeah, it's getting late. I
gotta get to bed.
Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, we should end it here. Thanks a lot for everybody. Yeah, Casey, we're gonna probably shut it off. We gotta go through
Have
your
a great
movie
night,
collection. For sure.
Good night,
Thanks a lot,
everybody.
Sensei. Good night, Will. Hey, Casey, we're going to go through your movie collection at some point in the future. You got to show us off a few more of those VHSs you got.
Yeah, I gotta sort it first. That's the big problem.
Heck yeah. But I'm gonna shut it down. We're probably gonna end here. It's been 3 hours, but thanks for stopping by.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Take care. Anybody still watching? Much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out for this impromptu Wednesday stream, and then we'll do it again on Friday for Aloha Friday. So until then, hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys on Friday. So good night, everyone.